What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It is time to get into it as we do. Make no mistake about it, you are in the right place. Welcome to the Black Cat Panther podcast, man. We're going to have a real live talk today, man. We got to get into it as we do. So here we go.
Appreciate it, Mr. Davis. What's up? This is Thomas Davis, man, and you are watching the Black Cat Panther podcast. Make sure y'all tune in all season long.
Yeah, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Can I run up the score, run up the board, breaking them all? Ay, ay, walking the door, you know what happened? We step on the floor. Ay, ay, coming from on, you don't want partners, you already know it. Ay, ay, come on my to it, you already know I'm finna go do it. Ay, yeah, I'm locked in, and I feel like Mark 10. Ay, walking to a room, chest up with my chin. Ay, already finished for this joint, if it begin. Ay, when is what I am, I cannot ever pretend. Ay, yeah, never pretend. Ay, back in the lab again. Ay, you when I touching the friends, ayy. You when I touching the can, ayy. Putting the points on the board, I'm killing the boys, you know what it is, ayy. Switching the moves, no number two, I came in to win. Like I said, I'm tapped in with the action. If it got the master on the master, I can never move passive. I'm active, I can make them go ghost on this cast. But wanna know who running it, just ask us on the track. I'm gunning it, I'm blasting this, that gas, and diesel, shack and dog.
You know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat.
What's going on? What's going on? Look, there's a lot to talk about today. A list has been dropped by the NFL where they rank all of today's quarterbacks, and they have a full entire list of all 32 quarterbacks. And yeah, if you're wondering how this thing looks, it's very interesting to intake. It's very interesting to see. Before I do anything, though, good morning to everybody in the comments. Earl Locklear, what's going on with you? Rockin' Blue, what's going on with you, cuz? Look, fellas on the panel, what's going on with y'all this morning, man? How y'all doing?
Can't complain too much, man. I'm ready to get going. Good morning to everybody. Uh, one day closer to the combine, man. We got some things to talk about today. Lord.
My God.
Yeah,
MDG,
I'm
you
good
all
this
right over
morning,
there?
man. Yeah, for sure. I'm good this morning, man. I hope everybody else is. I'm good, man. Let's talk about it.
Well, like I said, as of recently, a list has been put out there for the NFL where they talk about the best of the best, the cream of the crop, the young and the upcoming QBs in today's NFL. And would you like to know where your quarterback ranks at? Do any of y'all know?
Oh yeah, I know. I know where they got him at. You know what I'm saying? I've had intel, so I know where he at. Yeah, for sure.
In
For sure.
today's league, where you got Joe Burrow, you got Patrick Mahomes, Lamar, you got Jalen Hurts, Bo Nix, you got quarterback after quarterback, Jaden Daniels. You got a bevy of guys around here in the NFL. They have ranked Bryce Young 14th in the entire NFL. And to my surprise, they said this is based off of 2024's statistics and where they project him to be, which means that they're saying they're looking at the upside of what they believe that he could be in the league. And so, ranked 14th in the entire league after being benched 2 games. First of all, logic.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any information up on that particular article that I'm speaking of?
Absolutely.
Could you read the write up that they have about Bryce Young?
Yes, sir. I can hit you right now.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Number 14, Bryce Young. Here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. It says, we've arrived at the best quarterback story of the QB Index top 5 in 2024. Young's future in Carolina appeared doomed after 2 weeks when he was rightfully benched for Andy Dalton and left to pick up the pieces of a shattered confidence. Young might have never seen the field either if Dalton hadn't been injured in a car accident. But as fate may have it, Young received his second chance and capitalized, appearing like the quarterback Carolina thought they were getting when they made him the number one pick in 2023. Young grew exponentially in so many areas in 2024. He became a confident passer, found a way to sink in his internal clock with the speed of the game, strengthened his composure so much that he became an out of structure creator and ended up being one of the most enjoyable watches in the 2024 NFL season. His future is now bright. Carolina has its man in number 9.
Oh my God. Do you realize being ranked 14th out of 32 teams means that you're above the better half of the quarterbacks in the league? Is what the league is saying. This is the NFL's list now. Do
You know,
y'all believe Bryce Young?
to a lot of people's surprise, man, the NFL actually put some respect on what he did at the end of that season, man. And I think most of that got to be projection because once you get down to the names, man, it's kind of like GOAT like to say it's a head scratcher. But they
Mm-hmm.
definitely put some respect on what he did at the end of that season.
They clearly,
Surprising.
yeah. They had to MDJ with this placement. It had to be. They liked it so much, and then they made them feel like going forward that uh, this is going to get even better. So at 14, that's the only way I could see them even thinking about doing something like that with that placement.
Okay. Now, Logic, you say
Yeah,
that. What did you see in that last game from Bryce Young that would deem him such a bright future going forward?
Nah. I saw the difference in the offense because they made it simpler for him. Not holding the ball as long. He's always been a shifty type of guy that can move a little bit. So they end up just trying to play to his strengths, which I mean, what you supposed to do anyway. But I didn't see nothing that was just so eye popping. Oh my God, we got a guy. I didn't see that. So for people who took that and ran with it, I mean, that's them. But I saw an Atlanta team that didn't have a defense all year. So come on now. If you were
Uh,
that good, he should have exploited that defense that's always been compromised. He didn't. We actually had to go to overtime to beat that team with that
yeah,
no good defense.
yeah, yeah. Logic, can you do me another favor? With him sitting at 14, can you give me the QBs up to 14? Just listing, naming who's from 1 to 14 for me.
Yes, sir. I sure will. All right. Here we go. Number 1, Lamar Jackson. All right. Number 2, Josh Allen.
Okay.
Number 3, King Joe Burrow.
King Joe Burrow. Yes, Lord.
Number 4, Jared Goff. Number 5, Sam Darnold. Number 6, Baker Mayfield. Number 7, Jaden Daniels. Number 8, Patrick Mahomes. Number 9, Justin Herbert. Number 10, Geno Smith. Number 11, Jordan Love. Number 12, Matthew Stafford.
My
Number
Lord.
13, Brock Purdy. And you got 14 with Bryce.
So, how in the hell has Bryce earned his way to be beside Brock Purdy and Matthew Stafford? First of all, how the fuck does this happen?
I, yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, what the? Okay, okay. 2,400 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you come out here. Hey, what was it? 12 on the touchdowns and interception. What was it
He
again?
had for Bryce,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
14 games. He had a 60.9 completion percentage, 2,400 yards passing, 6.3 yards per attempt, 15 touchdowns uh passing, 9 interceptions, 249 yards rushing, 6 rush touchdowns, and 5 fumbles.
5 fumbles. I remember one game where it was the Dallas game where he had what? How many turnovers? 4 turnovers?
It was 4. Yeah, he had two interceptions, 2 fumbles, or 3 interceptions, 1 fumble, something like that.
My,
Yeah.
but they took the clip from where he spin on Michael Parsons. They didn't even show the full play where he fumbled after Michael Parsons touched him and the ball popped out. But they
Mm-hmm.
ran with the spin and said, "Oh my God, he put a move on Michael Parsons."
Mm-hmm.
I, logic. Am I living in make believe land now? What the hell is going on around here?
Well, again, it's got to be a lot of projection because would you like to know who Bryce is in front of? You see who's in front of
Hey,
Bryce, but
look,
Oh my
do you
God!
want to know
Logic.
who he's in?
Before you get to it, let me say this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I heard some new information, because I really had heard 5 to 10.
Yeah.
But to be real with you, bro, I'm noticing what they did. It's not a fucking longevity award because Sam Darnold at 5 is fucking blasphemous to me, right?
It
So
is.
I can get what the fuck they doing.
But
So
but 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 MDJ Sam Donald led his team to fucking 14 wins.
but who gives a fuck? You know who Sam Darnold is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
but
so so the ranking ain't who the fuck is the ranking ain't who's better though. That's what I'm saying. That now I'm starting to get a little intel to the list more. It's not who's better than the player. It's
That,
just
I tell you what, with Sam Darnold right here before I start that list, let me read what they wrote about him and you tell me what you think. Whether it was the Vikings' direction of the Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell, the 2023 season spent on the bench in San Francisco, or both, Darnold transformed in 2024. He mostly ditched his uh, penchant for prematurely feeling pressure and making mistakes. Instead of trusting his offensive line, his eyes, and his arm, in doing so, he guided the Minnesota Vikings to a 14-3 regular season record, far better than the previous expectations for Viking squad. Donald sped past his own expectations too, rising from an unknown commodity as a quarterback to be valued. He's likely will attract offers this off season if Minnesota allows him to get there. Nobody saw this coming, and it has been a treat to watch Donald realize his potential after years of struggling elsewhere.
so basically what I'm saying is this, right? They basically let one season. They let one
Mm-hmm.
season of Sam Darnold
Mm-hmm.
change their opinion about what? How long you been in the league? 6 years?
He has been in the league 7 years. It's got it up here. Yep.
Okay. So that
but
one
but
season, they
but
erased
he
those 7 years. So for Bryce's last 10 games, they erased his 1 year. I get what they did. I mean, ain't that crazy.
but MDJ, when you win 14 games in the league, you have earned the right to at least be able to change your perception about what people think about you. Bryce Young hasn't won nothing but 6 games in his whole goddamn career. Six
A
fucking
lot of it,
games.
but it's more variables to that shit. Like Sam Donald had good coaching staff. That defense wasn't as bad as we thought it was gonna be. You got the best receiver in the league, a
Yeah.
good
He had
tight end, a good number two receiver. Like it's a lot of
yeah
shit to go with it. His offensive
40
line was
43
good. Like
yeah 4,300 yards and 35 passing touchdowns for him this year.
I mean, I don't really give a damn. Bryce ain't won but 6 games, but shit, the fucking team ain't won shit either. So I mean, the ranking ain't as crazy as I once thought it might fucking be. Honestly, man. Like Sam Darnold being 5 is just fucking ridiculous in my mind. I don't give a damn what you say.
But I can stomach that better than Bryce Young shooting up from 27 all the way up to 14. Off of what? Off of doing, and especially in a season where you got benched because of your bad play. Niggas is acting like this boy wasn't bad partial part of the year. They act like that shit don't exist.
Mhm.
They only think them last 4, 5 games of the season is the only thing that count, or what they choose to look at. I ain't
I
never
mean,
seen
for
nothing like
sure,
this in my life.
for sure, for sure. But before I cut them off, what's the rest of the list though, Logic? If
The
you want
rest,
to go into
okay.
Please,
it,
so
So 15, you got Kyler Murray. 16 is Jalen, Super Bowl winning. Jalen.
hell to the no. I know good and goddamn well they don't got Bryce Young ahead of a fucking Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, Jalen Hurts is 16 on the list.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah. And we got to.
how the fuck? Who came up with this shit? You telling me Bryce Young has a higher ceiling in 2025 than Jalen fucking Hurts? Where to get this shit from?
I, I don't. Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave that one there because I, I don't know.
So Kyler Murray, I could say okay, Kyler Murray had an underwhelming season, but he was basically coming back off an injury. But for you to
Mhm.
fix your black lips to tell me Jalen Hurts, who we just saw host a Lombardi, a Super Bowl MVP, Bryce Young is better than him?
Mhm.
Oh no, sir, I cannot stomach that. Continue on with your list.
All right.
Continue on.
17 is Bo Nix.
Oh, another playoff contending quarterback.
Yeah.
So logic.
Yes,
Like
sir.
MDJ, was Bryce Young? Did Bryce Young had a better season than Bo Nix, who played 17 fucking games?
no, he didn't. But I don't think the list is who the better player is because if so, they would definitely be over him. Jalen Hurts would be over him. Bo Nix would be over him for sure. Other
Oh,
season.
well, then no. I call bullshit because you don't put this nigga at 14 over playoff leading quarterback. These guys led their teams into the playoffs, and they
Yeah,
got
they
Bryce
were.
Young ahead of them.
They're definitely better than him. But they are better
They
players than he
doing
is for
off of
sure.
the
100%.
2024. I mean, heck, you got Patrick Mahomes who ain't even in the top 40. I don't think he's top 5. No, he ain't. He's number 8. He didn't
They
have
got
a
a number
great
8.
season. Yeah, he didn't have a great season. So his standards, he'll probably admit that. So I think the way it's looking like it. I mean, this is shit crazy right here.
It,
But
it can't be a list of who's the better player. It ain't no fucking way. Ain't no
no,
way.
it's going off of. I think it's going off of how their year went, how it ended, and their projection moving forward. Because there's this. I mean, yeah. All right. Well, 18 is Tua Tagovailoa. 19 is Dak Prescott, who only played 8 games. He was injured last year. Uh, you got
What?
yeah.
Oh no.
Drake
Say
May
it ain't so.
is 20. Drake May is 20.
Oh
CJ
my
Stroud is
god.
21. Yeah,
What?
yeah,
Oh, CJ
yeah.
Stroud, who led his team to the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, back-to-back years. Yeah, that
Or
guy.
the, Yeah,
Yeah, that guy.
oh
Yeah,
my god.
that guy.
I'm outraged with this list right now.
Yeah,
This is coming directly from the NFL.
yeah, it's the NFL. This ain't us. Yeah.
This list is the NFL. What? First of all, go. Not go. No, you know what? Fuck it. Continue on, logic. Just continue on.
All
Just
right.
continue on.
Russell Wilson is 22. He only played 11 games. Aaron Rodgers is 23. Kirk Cousins is 24. Derek Carr is 25. Trevor Lawrence is 26.
Hmm?
Yep. Caleb Williams is 27.
Caleb Williams in his rookie year that had a better year than Bryce? Is where?
He is 27 on the list, sir.
The nigga damn near threw for 4,000 yards. He had 3,800 yards. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And they got Bryce ahead of him.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. This list clearly ain't got shit to do with motherfucking numbers. It got nothing to do with numbers. It's all about
Nah.
potential and talent must be.
Yeah.
So how the hell they got Bryce at 14 if it's off of talent?
It got quiet as shit. I mean, hey, look, man. I guess. You know, you got to reach to the sky to try to make sense of it. Like, I mean, listen, man. That's in the grand scheme of things. I'm gonna say how I feel. Like, overall, as far as what the fuck I think he could do or be in a certain situation, I think he about like 17, 16. In certain situations, he could be 14. You know what I'm saying? It's just how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to make sense of this shit, man. But if I was doing a list, I would definitely do who the fuck is the better quarterback, and that clearly can't be the fucking list with a lot of names on that motherfucker. It can't be who the better quarterback is. But as far as like what the motherfucker should be or talent wise, I would give him about 17, 18, man. It's shit he can do that we don't give him credit for, but it's shit he could do.
I'll be damned.
Yeah. I'll finish off the list. Yeah. Anthony Richardson is 28. He only played 11 games. Daniel Jones is 29. He played 10 games. Garner Minshew was 30. He played 10 games. Will Levis is 12. Excuse me. He played 12 games. He's 31. And then you coming up at the end of it is Deshaun Watson, and he played 7 games. That's the end of that list.
So they got Deshaun, I need a massage, play with my nuts, Watson, 32. They,
Mm-hmm.
can you give me 28 again?
Yeah. 28 is Anthony Richardson.
AR 15.
Yeah, 11 games.
11 games. And how much? What was his numbers in them 11 games?
All right, here we go. 11 games. He had a 47.7 completion percentage. He had 1,800 passing yards, 6.9 yards per attempt, 8 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 500 yards rushing, 6 rushing touchdowns, and 9 fumbles.
500 yards rushing, you say?
Yeah, 5. Yeah,
500 to go with
500. Yes, sir.
1,800 yards. So
18.
all-purpose yards, if I had to say, that's about what? 26?
Right about.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
look, man. This ain't about nothing, man. I'm sitting looking at the chat because I'm just curious what other people saying, man. I'm just looking like I don't think it's too many people that really agree with the shit. Like I see Fat Nine, he trying to say, look, he got little points. I guess some are valid, some are kind of reaching, but I mean, listen, man. It's context to everything, and I feel like I said, that's where he should be, probably, possibly could end up, but just some of them names underneath him is what's fucking with me, man. And then Sam Donald being so high, that whole list, I damn didn't want to just say, man, fuck that list, but it's crazy. I'm trying to make sense of this shit. I'm trying to
On
give you
what
hope.
earth do we elevate Bryce Young ahead of Bo Nix, ahead of Dak Prescott? I don't give a goddamn how many. I don't give a motherfucking games. I don't give a fuck if he don't play no games in this fucking season. He is not more talented than Dak Prescott.
Never.
I don't.
Ever.
Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, is he more talented than Jalen Hurts?
Nah, hell no. Not right now.
So
Hell
so
no.
why in the fuck is Jalen Hurts at 16 and this nigga at 14? Hello?
Shit, if
I'm
I'm the
working. I'm
boss or
working on
something,
that,
I ain't
Q. I'm
got
working on
shit
that.
for
I'm
you,
working
brother.
on that,
I'm
Q.
trying. I
It
ain't got
says
shit for you.
it says QB index ranking each NFL team's primary starting quarterback from the 2024 regular season. Then it says the note. This week's rankings features each team's most prominent starting quarterback
Lord
based
have
solely
mercy.
on play from the 2024 regular season.
No, it can't be solely on play logic because you can't put a nigga that got benched the first 2 weeks in there and act like he was so prolific.
Hey,
Man,
I'm
I
just,
think
I'm just telling you what this
sometimes.
is. I'm just telling you what this is.
I understand, but you maybe I got shit fucked up over here because
Well,
I'm going through a midlife crisis now.
I tell you this. On the description under Jalen Hurts, the first thing they started talking about is how at that one point in the season where they was inconsistent and the receivers were upset. They mentioned that, and then they said they figured out once they started really relying heavily on Saquon Barkley, then the team took off. So is he getting discredited? I don't know how you would get discredited all the way to 16, but is he is he getting
I
the
like.
nod?
The
I'm gonna
nigga
tell you, I
just
like
won a
what
fucking
I
MVP.
like what Jalen Hurts brings to the table. I really do. I think he's good locker room. His head right. But I'm gonna be real. He actually underperformed for the shit that he got on that team. I think that played a
Of
part in
course,
it.
of
He
course.
underperformed for what's on
But
his
but
team.
but 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 but, but MDJ, the nigga won a fucking Super Bowl. He
I mean, that's
performed
cool,
when it
good.
mattered the
Yeah,
most.
I understand. I totally understand, and it's good that he won that Super Bowl. Hell, they should have won the Super Bowl. I like that. I like Jalen Hurts. But what I'm saying is, you got AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Saquon Barkley, the best offensive line in football, and a hellified defense that's gonna bail you out at worst. He actually underperformed for the shit that he got on his team. I'm sorry, it's just the truth.
Well,
I don't
I'll
fuck
take
with him.
that motherfucker any day of the goddamn week to
You think
run
you
this
would?
some bitch here.
You think you would? But if you put Jalen Hurts on this team, boy, look what he looked like with the Eagles, and then you put him on this team. He ain't gonna do too much for you. And that's just reality. That's truth.
I
And I
don't I
like
don't
Jalen
I
Hurts.
don't agree
He's
with that
not gonna do
MDJ.
much for the.
I
He's
don't.
not gonna do much for you.
Well,
I don't.
fair now. I'm saying that that's the same situation with CJ. If
No,
CJ
hell
was
no.
over,
Man,
if C,
I
if
can
CJ was over, yeah.
understand. I just don't think the Texans have shit.
Uh
The
huh.
Texans really ain't got shit.
No, they
I
ain't
mean,
got
they
no
got
offense. They
Now
still
see,
ain't
you
they
fixed
got
messing
their
they
up
got a
offense.
his
good
it's
receiver.
your
They
boy. This
still
his
ain't fixed
brother
their
now.
offensive
Bryce
line.
better than him, huh?
You said what?
Come on.
You said what? Is Bryce better than what?
Bryce better than CJ. That's what the list say.
Not talent wise. I mean, what man? CJ overperformed for the team that he owned though. Like that team really ain't like that. That team is decent, but it ain't like he got a number one receiver. I give him that. Their defense is good. But other than that, that team ain't that good, man. They got leftover pieces. They got an old running back, a bad offensive line, a washed up tight end. That team ain't that good. But they perform. He overperformed for the situation.
What? MDJ.
I just don't think
I'm
we get
trying
a
to figure
team being
out.
this team is a little worse than we always acknowledge how bad this team is, right? But you don't get no grace for that. I'm just asking.
MDJ.
You ain't gonna get no grace for that.
This offense got a fucking top 10 offensive line at one point in time this
Well,
season.
sure.
You
Right,
you
the
got a
offensive
number
line
one
is elite.
draft pick that you traded from the second round to the
They
first
don't
round to
have a
get.
number one draft pick. You don't even think he's a number one draft. You don't think he's a number
I
one first
I
round
don't give a
talent.
flying
So don't
fuck
give me
what
it.
I think about
But
Xavier Leggett. Y'all
but
niggas
look,
elevate that son of a
but
bitch
look,
and
man.
put him in
Hey,
the fucking
man.
first round.
Sometimes you just gotta put all your feelings to the side and just be honest
What?
and put your fucking self in the situation. Like really, if you don't think we have good wide receivers, then why you don't get no grace to the quarterback for that shit? If you think the defense is
Nigga.
terrible, why you don't get no grace to the quarterback for that shit?
First of all, there wasn't nothing fucking wrong with the defense until you start playing goddamn. Oh, let me make sure. Let me help these motherfuckers out the door. Then once you
Did
start
Bryce
doing
Young do
that
that?
dumbass shit,
Did Bryce Young do that? Did Bryce Young say, draft me and get
yeah,
rid of the
yeah,
best
yeah, yeah,
receiver? Did
yes,
he do that?
yes, he
Did he
did.
do
When
that?
he
He
got
did that, right?
acquired, you had to get rid of the entire fucking defense to be able to make sure you get pieces for this nigga on the offense. So yes,
Hey, look, man, you
yes,
got some coffee over
motherfucker.
there, man. You got some coffee or biscuit or something, man. Stop it hard is on your way, man. Listen, I'm telling you some real shit, man. I'm not saying you got to love this motherfucker, man, but just give him a little grace if you know the truth. If you can be honest with yourself and say the team ain't up to par, just have some grace for him. That's all.
So let me understand this right. You got a second round receiver last year that mysteriously wasn't shit. Then you turn around, you get one this year, and then you get an undrafted nigga. All three of these motherfuckers ain't shit now.
But do you see how? But do you see how you say you get an undrafted player, and you instead of giving him the credit for what he did, you'll sit there and say he ain't shit. You'll say he ain't shit all day. But why don't you
Nah,
apply that to your logic
nah,
with the
nah,
quarterback?
now, wait a
That's what he.
minute
That's
now,
what he
because
gave. That's what they gave
y'all
him to work
told
with.
me this nigga could elevate any Tom, Dick, and Harry up off the
I ain't
street.
tell you shit. I didn't tell you nothing about him.
That's
I tell
that's
you.
what you, David Tepper. They call him the
No, I
point
didn't.
guard. He was
I
Steph
never told you.
Curry. He
That's
could
what Wiley
elevate
told you.
every
That's what
motherfucker
that's
around this
what
summer
Wiley told
bitch.
you. That's what Wiley told you. But you gonna project that on me because I'm the one that's actually right here. But that's what Wiley told you. I felt
Wiley
like
did
for
say
me,
that.
CJ. I felt like CJ was the best quarterback. Second, which I was wrong. I like Will Levis. And probably third, I probably would have took Bryce, honestly. And
Lord
then
have
I probably
mercy.
would have took fucking AR. Now, if you re-rank that now, of course it's gonna look different. But once again, if you know the team is bad, just apply that same grace that you give everybody else to him. You get Everett a
Grace.
pass. Yeah, you
I
get
gave
Everett a
Bryce
pass
Young
for the
grace.
dude that did
His
that.
grace, his grace went out the goddamn year with the coach that got fired with his motherfucking ass.
Hey,
That's the
look,
grace that went out the door. Him getting the
you,
last coach fired.
hey, look. If you expected Bryce Young to save you, I'm pretty sure you are very disappointed right now.
MDJ. We traded from 9-1 to get this boy, and he was supposed to be the quickest processor we ever seen. He's supposed to be a computer. He's supposed to be everything. He Microsoft. He Bill Gates. He supposed to be computing. Now you
Hey,
get him
look.
out on the field. He couldn't read a fucking defense to save his life.
But let me ask you this. Now. Listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully, right? That's what analysts and shit told you. But is that what you thought?
I
When
knew
when we
better, nigga.
then why are you holding him to that standard right now? If you knew better, why are you holding him to that standard right now? If
Because
you knew better, you knew better.
because the NFL just put this boy 14 over Bo Nix, over CJ Stroud, over Jalen Hurts, and I keep saying, why is this nigga steady being elevated and his play keeps getting worse?
Hey man, the NFL got their grace I was talking about, man.
God damn. So
The
now
NFL
it's
is
fucking
just as good
grace.
protect. Hey, look, you got him a better offensive line, he got better. Maybe they looking at you, get him some better receivers, he'll get better. You know what I'm
This
saying?
boy,
I
this
feel
boy gonna
like
give me a stroke. This
about
boy gonna give me a
14 is gonna
stroke,
be his
man.
ceiling, man. About 14.
This
He
boy's
probably
gonna give me a stroke.
14 best quarterback. At his best, he be about the 14, 15 best quarterback in the league. That's his best right now. That's his best.
For my health's sake, I can't take another season with this nigga, man. Because this is the thing. Everybody keep talking about how he gonna bounce back and he gonna do this, he gonna do that. You just seen him for what he actually is. If it gets better, congratulations to him. Do I think it's gonna get better? I don't. I got zero faith in Bryce Young. I got even less faith in Canales.
You your faith in the wrong spot. Why don't you have faith that the team get better? Like, I mean, I understand you need your quarterback to get better
Nigga,
too. Your
the
quarterback
quarterback
got
is
better.
the
Did your
single
team get
most
better?
important position on the fucking team.
It is right. It is right. But Jalen Hurts is Jalen Hurts the most important player on that team?
Yes, he is.
Like, get the fuck out of here. You ain't being honest.
He's the
That's not
most
true.
important because
It's
you
not
go as
true.
your quarterback go. Now, is he the best
Before you
player on the
before
team?
you ever get
You
to Jalen
said
Hurts,
most. You said most important. The
before you ever
best
get there, you
player.
talk about Saquon, you talk about the defense, you talk about the line, you talk about a lot of shit
I
before
don't
you
give a
ever
fuck.
get there. But
I don't
on
give a
our
fuck.
team, but guess what? On our team, you go straight to Bryce Young. You go straight there. You don't go nowhere else. You
Well,
go straight there.
I
You
would
had the
go to a
worst defense.
defense.
You have
I
the
would
worst defense in the
I
NFL.
would
You
go.
go straight there.
I would go to a defense, but they cut everybody. So who the fuck can I talk about on defense other than Derek Brown? Oh, I forgot. He didn't play last year. Okay. What else
They
could
got
we
rid of
talk
your whole
about?
fucking offense at one point. They got rid of Christian McCaffrey, DJ Moore. You got rid of your whole damn offense at one point. Not to mention you never had one to fucking start with, but the two motherfuckers you had, they got rid of them.
Okay, so you say I only can talk about Bryce Young. Guess what? What else on the offense is there to talk about?
That's the point.
Does the
That's
offensive line
that's
does
the
the
point.
offensive line does the offensive line hold the ball 99% of the time?
Man, my point is when it's another quarterback back there, you don't go straight to this motherfucker ain't shit. You talk about the whole total fucking shit. You don't just go
Nah,
straight to
fuck
him.
that shit. Fuck that
If
shit,
that was a
MBJ.
different quarterback, you wouldn't go
Fuck
straight
that
there. You
shit.
wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it.
Fuck
It's the truth.
that
You wouldn't do
shit.
it. You wouldn't do it.
Fuck that shit. I ask a direct question. Does the offensive line hold the ball 99% of the time?
Of course, the quarterback gonna get the ball, man. But there's so much other moving parts with this shit that you're not fucking acknowledging that shit. But it's cool. I
Well, it's
understand,
one
man.
of those.
I understand. It's not like Bo Nix go out there in Denver and just Bo Nix is so great that the motherfuckers move the ball. That ain't what the fuck happens. You got a good play
But
call. There's a lot of other shit that go along with that shit, man. You know that.
but understand, Bo Nix was a rookie. Sean Payton took over this team just 1 year ago. Be mindful. Last time I checked, Broncos ain't made the playoffs since 2015. Am I lying? Or am I lying?
Nah, but they were damn close with Russell.
Oh man, stop that
They
shit.
was damn close with Russell Wilson.
They
Yeah,
went
they
9-8
Russell
with Russell
Wilson.
Wilson, and they benched this guy and say fuck the playoffs. They didn't worry about. And guess what? They had half of their team practically on the for sale sign by week 8 last year. Hell, even Patrick Surtain, they had that nigga up for sale.
But my
I
point
don't want to hear
is
that
Bo Nix
shit.
that special? Is he that special? Or could, if Russell Wilson got in there and could do it, is Bo Nix that fucking special?
Bo Nix is clearly that special when you take the team to the playoffs and damn near you fighting Joe Burrow for a chance. Come on, man.
Hey, look, man. I ain't
Come,
got to argue for Bryce because I don't give a fuck about it. I don't care who the quarterback is. But my point is this. You give a lot of people credit for shit that the whole team do. And then you blame Bryce for the whole fucking team on this end. That shit just ain't fair.
so
All
let
I'm
me ask
saying.
you a question.
All I'm
Let me
saying.
ask you a question, and I want you to keep it a bean with me. Last season, when you watch rookies come in and have instant success, is that more on the talent of the rookie or is that more on the situation that they went to?
Depending on who you talking about. But I'll say the
Okay,
rookie.
all right,
Depending on who you talking about.
motherfucker. All right, then look at Washington. They won 4 fucking games before the nigga got there, and they turned the whole motherfucking team around. So please explain to me how the fuck they got there.
That's Jaden Daniels and play calling. Jaden
Okay,
Daniels play calling. Jaden
skill,
Daniels.
skill,
Skill. For
nigga.
sure. For sure. Jaden Daniels. For sure. For sure.
Motherfucking skill. We talking about skill now. So now you're telling me the QB that came and elevated the whole fucking offense.
But
You
what I'm
telling me
saying,
that
Bo
that shit
Nix,
don't matter?
what was the Broncos' record this year? What was their
The
record this year?
Broncos won what? 10, 11 games? 10, 11 games?
So they won one more fucking game. So is that
No,
Bo
they,
Nix
they, they
still
went
go?
9-8. They won 2 more games than what they did.
Okay, they won two more fucking games, Q. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like Bo Nix is just a motherfucking godsend and Bryce ain't
Say it
shit. I'm not gonna
now.
do that. I'm not gonna do
You a
that.
black ass lie. All they had was Allen and Payne over there. They went and acquired Bobby Wagner. They acquired Frankie Louvu. They acquired Jeremy Chin. They went in draft. They had Terry McLaurin. That was it.
Hey, look, man, and I'm finna say this, right? Like Sunshine comment, right? A top 5 O line. I'm gonna give you that. But then you say a top 5 running back. Now you just want to go by numbers and say he top 5. You know it's 5. You know it's 5 motherfuckers better than Chuba Hubbard. It's actually about 20 motherfuckers better than Chuba. But I'm gonna give you that. You just want to go off the numbers because it's convenient for the argument. That's fine.
Let me tell you something, MDG.
That's exactly what they do with them 10 games with Bryce. They go off the numbers and it's convenient, so they do it. That's fine. I'm with that.
If I'm sitting in a day and an era where you're telling me a QB's numbers and his impact to a team is no longer important, I'm sorry, but I don't even want to watch or value the sport anymore if we're doing this now. Because now you're putting guys and elevating guys that hasn't done a damn thing in the spots where they don't rightfully deserve.
It's some shit on that list fucked up. But it ain't as crazy as I once fucking might have thought it was. There's some shit on that list definitely fucked up.
But MDJ, that's how niggas is actually treating shit around here. Niggas is actually treating Bryce Young like he is a top 15 quarterback in the NFL right now. And we all know that's not the case. It is not. When you put a measly 2,400 yards out here, you get benched because you was terrible for the first half of the season. You had to sit and actually learn how to become a competent quarterback. Have we forgotten that? Like, motherfuckers will get all on my ass and say, no, you shouldn't say that about Bryce. It was the fucking truth.
Man, I really want to, as a fan base, I just want to get it out of our heads, man, that you're not going to go. I mean, it happens. It happens to some teams. Yeah,
Okay.
it just ain't going to go get a quarterback and everything going to be all good, bro. The shit that it just ain't going to be like that, man. You gonna, that motherfucker going to come in here and you going to fuck him up, too. You going to say he ain't shit.
Okay. So let's play a game then, since you want to say that shit right there. All right. I'm going to fix this shit here. Knowing what you know now, with Jaden Daniels on the Carolina Panthers, with this team currently constructed, with this top 10, top 15 offensive line, Chuba Hubbard, your boy Mr. Squirrel over there, Adam Thielen in the crew, could he come in here and win some games?
He'll win more games, but he ain't gonna be the offensive rookie of the year over here.
What's your definition of more games?
Is he gonna be better than Bryce Young? Yeah, he got more talent, so yeah, he will be better. But he ain't gonna be offensive rookie of the year. You're not gonna hold him as high. I know for a fact because we don't have half the shit that Washington got.
Nigga, we got a better offensive line than them. You got a better running back than what they have over there. Hello. We do. Chuba Hubbard with 1,200 yards.
Are you going by numbers or players?
Well,
are you going by the numbers or the player? Come on now, which one we doing? Because
so first you tell me,
they got one of the best offensive linemen in the fucking NFL over there.
Well, I'll be damned. I think our offensive line is better. I'll take our offensive line over their offensive line.
I don't know. I'm gonna say that's a wise, maybe. But as far as receivers, running backs, tight ends, you wouldn't.
I would.
That tight ends are better than ours. Their receivers are better than ours. Their running backs are better than ours. Zach Ertz
and Benson not. Them the two tight ends they got over there. The receivers they got Scary Terry, and then when they got oh my God, I just had it on top of my head.
Scary Terry, Zacchaeus. They got some young receivers, but their receivers are better than ours.
No, not by what you told me, because you told me Xavier was a bona fide number one, an ex-receiver. That's what you told me. Him, Deontay Johnson. Remember that shit from the beginning of the year?
Scary Terry is better than every receiver we got, man. Hell, they fucking their young receivers did better than our young receivers. I mean, shit. What are we arguing, man? What are we arguing?
What am I arguing? I'm saying you could put Jalen Daniels on the Panthers right now, and I'll say, and I'm gonna give you a bold prediction. You could win 10 games with Jaden Daniels as your QB right now. 10 games.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
And why you
No,
say
you
no?
won't. Because you don't have shit over here, man. You overlooking it. You act like Bryce is just making these motherfuckers sorry. Is that what it is? So Leggett ain't bad, huh?
Yes,
It's just
sir.
Bryce,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay
Yes,
then.
sir.
So you really
There it is.
don't think Leggett is a bad player? You just think he got a bad
So
quarterback, right?
with another quarterback,
You
because
see
you
how
saw
you gonna answer that?
with Andy, I'm getting there. With Andy Dalton, you saw Xavier Leggett have a coming out season. Am I right or wrong with that? He was trending upward. Was he?
I guess so. I don't know.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
based off of what you see, the nigga got 0 yards the first 2 games with Bryce. Andy Dalton comes in the next 3-4 games, the nigga shoot up to 300 plus yards. And then guess what? Bryce Young comes back in, the nigga yardage go back down. So if I'm under the impression that a Jalen Daniels is better than Andy Dalton, look at what you just had with Andy Dalton. 300 yards. That means you get a guy that can manage the game better. He got a stronger arm. He's going to be a better decision maker. He's going to come in here and instantly improve this fucking team. In areas that BY9 couldn't do, which is stretch the ball down the field, he's going to stretch the ball down the field.
look, man, everything look good when you ain't got it. But all right, I mean, if you think James
But
Daniels just come over here and we just turn into the Commanders, you sadly mistaken. I feel like
I
you're
am not.
mistaken. But all right.
I'm trying to tell you the Achilles heel to this team right here starts at the quarterback position. You remove that guy right there, and this team instantly gets better. And
I
it's no
mean, we
hate;
had
it's all facts.
well, Andy Dalton beat the Raiders, right? He beat the Raiders.
Yeah, he beat the
Well,
Raiders.
we lost to the Falcons. I'm trying to go in the shit. We lost to the Falcons.
Hold on, let me get to my
The
laptop.
the
Let,
Commanders
let
the
me get to my
Commanders
laptop.
steamrolled our ass. The Commanders beat the dog out of us, which Bryce got in that game too. I mean, shit. This shit was about. I mean, yeah, this shit was about the same for Andy Dalton, man. To be honest with you, it was
So,
very
so, so
similar.
let me ask you a question, UJ. Did we not come into the season saying, "Hey, we gonna lose some of them games that we were projected to lose anyway"?
Yeah, of course, of course.
The Cincinnati game, we expected to split with Atlanta. We
Yeah,
expected to
and the
come out
Texans
shit.
game too. We lost
Come
Cincinnati. That
on,
was another
bro.
game. That was
Come on,
another
stop
game we
the
lost.
bullshit. Stop the bullshit, dog.
But you acting like it's just you plug in another motherfucker and we got the shit now. Oh man, Chuba is amazing. And like, man, come on, man.
I'm just telling you the truth. Whether you or niggas like Earl right there who say it's all hate, it's not hate. We are bad because of one motherfucker that happens to have his hands on the ball 99% of the time. If he
Listen,
makes a
man.
bad decision, your entire offense makes a bad decision. And you
I
talk
can't
about I
I
shouldn't
can't
blame
argue.
him.
I can't argue that the boy is a good fucking quarterback. I can't argue that because he did shit. But all I'm saying is you put a lot of blame on him, man. That's what I'm saying. You put a lot of shit on him.
So when he win, we give him all the love and the admiration. When he lose, you don't want to put no kind of blame on him.
Nobody give him a lot of love and admiration. I don't see that.
Well, guess what? Because we didn't win. We didn't win no fucking games. You got to win games to get it.
Hey, but shit, man, you blaming him like if it's just his fault we fucking losing. Man, your ass was losing before you got here, man. It's just the truth, bro.
So
Your ass
so
was
it's
losing
not his fault that
before
we
the hell
losing the
got
game,
here.
MDJ.
Last year, no, he didn't lose them games last year. He lost them first two games, yeah. The first two games, yeah, I give you that. But the rest of the games, no,
Logic,
we didn't lose them games
logic,
because of Bryce. We did
logic,
not lose no game because of Bryce Young. No, we didn't.
logic, logic. Could you please explain the impact of a bad quarterback to MDJ? Because he ain't hearing it when I'm saying it.
You didn't lose them games because of Bryce Young. Bryce Young didn't go out there throwing interceptions, losing fucking games. He did not lose them games, bro. There was way more shit to the shit than that.
MDJ, you have
You
fooled
had
yourself into
you had
believing
the
that.
you had the worst defense in NFL history. You want we
MDJ,
might talk about that shit
why
for
did
5 minutes and
why
then we just
did
move
we
along.
have why did we have
Man,
the
who
worst
gives a
team
fuck,
in
man? I
NFL
don't give a
history?
damn. Nobody gives a fuck, man. You got what you got, but that's just the truth. Nobody gives a fuck, man.
And
Nobody
that's
cares
the
why.
fucking
Nobody
problem.
cares.
That's the problem around here. Nobody cares why we sitting in the funk we
So,
sitting in.
but that's my point, man. We just go straight to blaming somebody else for Dan Morgan gave away all the fucking players. We done got past that shit, man. Okay, yeah. Dan Morgan made Frankie Luvu go choose to play for the Commanders, right?
Yep, Dan Morgan did it.
That was Dan Morgan's fault.
Because
He
in
made Frankie Luvu go
your
choose.
around
He
here,
made him choose to play for them.
nobody is at fault around here in your eyes. Okay.
Jeremy Chin is a good safety, right?
So
He's a good
teams
safety.
win and lose
Here
every
we
single
go.
year,
Here we
and
go.
nobody should be at
Here we
fault for
go.
losing around here.
That ain't what I'm saying.
So
But
that
listen
is,
here.
by your accord, nobody should get fired every single year. Nobody should get fired in the NFL because there's nobody's fault that nobody should get.
It's
Come on,
mighty funny
listen
you
to the
said
dumbass
nobody
shit
should get
right
fired.
there.
It's mighty funny you say that. Yeah, somebody
Nigga,
should have
that's
got
what you
fired. They
saying.
didn't get fired. Yeah, you're right. Somebody should have got
That's what you
fired.
saying.
Somebody should have got fired. Should have got fired. You're
By
right.
your logic, nobody should get fired in the NFL every year because of you. You basically saying it's a participation trophy. Nobody should be upset that they ain't winning games.
Nah, man, we should just be caring and understanding by your logic. We
Hold hands and kumbaya and go skip it down the yellow brick road is what we should be doing.
But do you see how the defense being bad, you took everything into account? You see how you did that? But for your quarterback being bad, you're not going to take everything into account, are you? You see what I'm saying? Do you see where I'm going? Do you see where the fuck I'm going?
MDJ, you gotta be seriously sick in the head to tell me the single most important position you shouldn't look at that first.
I'm giving you the game, man. You just want the highlight. I got you. I understand.
No.
I got you.
You telling me the quarterback position don't matter and it's not the single most important in all of American sports. Now, who talks after the podium? Do the defense get up there and talk at the podium, or do the quarterback go to the podium and talk?
Hey, look.
Huh? Did you see Derek Brown at the end of games, or did you see J.C. Horn talking at the end of games, or did you see Bryce Young up at the podium talking? Please tell me.
That's what everybody want to talk to. I mean, everybody
no, fuck all that. No, fuck all that. Who did you see at the podium talking and speaking on behalf of the team?
And go right on the Panthers YouTube. It's Bryce Young, the coaches. That's just like every other fucking.
Thank you. So along with the wins comes the scrutiny of losing. If you win, you get admiration. If you lose, you get scrutiny. That's just the NFL. It comes along with it.
You're getting on me about saying you should give them grace, but you got grace for a lot of other people that you don't give the same to.
No, you want me to put a pacifier in this nigga mouth and burp him. Nobody's gonna sit here and treat him like a goddamn child.
Hey, look, man, you changed Everroad diaper.
And this is the part where I don't understand. You quick to throw up Everroad, and you understand that a safety walker, a starting caliber safety walks off the team. I shouldn't have to explain this to you, first of all.
Right? You hear what you just
starting caliber safety, starting caliber edge rusher, starting caliber linebacker, fuck it, all pro linebacker.
He played him out of position. That's why he left. But you won't acknowledge that shit. That's all I'm saying.
All these shits, your starting caliber safety, Von Bell walks out of the door. Everything you have now. 6 starters walk out the door, and you got the nerve to tell me that is his fault. That is the defensive coordinator's fault that they wasn't on the team when the GM made the damn move.
It's so crazy.
The GM.
German 10 now, but you ain't had no problem when he won't put them on the field. Did you say anything about him?
The GM is the reason why you should be sitting here. You should be hollering at him about how you feel about not seeing some of these players on the field, because he put the team together.
They left. They chose to leave.
The fucking GM goes to the podium and said, hey, I practically cut all the pieces for the goddamn defensive coordinator. And you ain't saying nothing about that, but you quick to holler, the defense.
Dan Morgan traded Brian Burns. That's it.
Wow.
Them players left on their own. You keep for some reason you want to blame Dan Morgan for a motherfucker choosing to go to another team. All right. If you gonna tell me that makes sense, I ain't even gonna conversate with that shit. I'm gonna just let you have it. I'm gonna let you have it, shit. I'm gonna say, all right.
The nigga was waiting on a contract, and then wait till the nigga getting ready to walk into the Washington facility to send him a contract. Where they do that at? That's on your GM. He waited too goddamn long.
He waited too long.
This is what I'm telling you. If you can't comprehend a good GM from a bad GM, maybe I'm talking to the wrong motherfucker. Because I expect you to have more sense than what you're talking about right now. Because you're talking like you ain't got no sense. You telling me the defense is the problem. You telling me the GM is not the problem. But no. Fuck the bullshit because you're sitting here talking crazy. And then you say you're trying to rationalize talking crazy. You're talking crazy.
The whole team. But you
don't want me to blame the GM. You don't want me to blame the coach. You just want me to sit here and hold hands and kumbaya with everybody down the yellow brick road.
Ah, man, do what you been doing, man. Fuck it. He ain't shit, man. Dan Morgan ain't
this shit is crazy.
He ain't shit in quarterback trash.
The GM is over the entire roster and player personnel. And you telling me if there's an issue with player personnel, you don't look dead at him? You saying no, it's the defensive coordinator fault that these guys in here. What is you talking about? Think about it. What are you talking about, sir?
You're saying it's the GM fault. The GM fault that a player chooses to go to another team. All right.
If you're a free agent coming into the season, your GM was supposed to sign that player and never allow him to walk into free agency. That is clearly on your GM, sir. Hello, I shouldn't have to explain. Dan Morgan should have signed Frankie Louvu the year before, and he didn't do it.
Who was the GM?
He didn't do it. When he got the GM, when he got the job, he should have signed him as his first job. This nigga laughing like Dan Morgan wasn't sitting here as the assistant GM. He was sitting in the building. What planet are you living on? I can't, man. I can't. Shout out to everybody in the chat today. This is just one of the ones where the fans have created a whole new narrative. And like I said, Dan Morgan goes without blame on anything. He goes without blame. Dan Morgan is not the reason why we're sitting here. Because if you're telling me a defense that got 3,000 yards put up on him, you let half the defense walk out the door, that is the fault of the GM. You can't sit here. You know what, man? I'm not even about to go there with you, dog. It is what it is. It is what it is, dog.
You can't, man. You sit here telling me that it's his fault that Frankie Louvu chose to go to another team. You telling me a starting caliber safety that your defensive coordinator won't even fucking plan. Is that a problem? Is it a problem that Devereaux won't play in Jeremy Chin? Was that a problem? You don't want to talk about that, do you? I know you don't, because you can't talk about it. We just sit here and say Dan Morgan ain't shit.
I can't to the point. I'm talking to a goddamn fool. So I'm gonna just let you have it. I'm just letting you have it, though. There's no need to go down this road with you because you just don't understand. You have forced yourself to believe what you want to believe.
Yeah, I don't understand. That's
you just want to believe that is Dan Morgan fault. Like I tell you, you had a whole calendar 365 days to sign a nigga, and you go wait till this nigga walking down the damn road going somewhere else.
Man, listen, man. If you already in
that's not a problem.
Somewhere, I can't fucking convince you to turn the motherfucker around, can I? Your ass will go.
And that's the problem. You should have never let him get in the car and start driving.
Look here, just like I'm having this conversation with your stubborn ass. You convinced. I can't change your fucking mind, but you want Dan Morgan to go change Frankie Louvu's fucking mind. His mind already made up. Just like
the man said that he wanted to be here. The man said that. The man said, I want to be in Carolina. Carolina called this nigga. He walking in the Washington facility. He in the goddamn car going down the street.
Exactly. So who lied? Him? Was he lying when he said he wanted to be a Panther, or was when he went to the Commanders?
Let me
Where
tell
is the
you
lie?
something.
Where the
And
lie
you can apply this to life. If you apply to a job and you look around, this job holding you around a whole month or so, and you waiting around for them to call you, you waiting to hear back from them, you done call them and let them know, hey, I'm available, just checking on the job, seeing what's going on, and then you say, fuck this, I'm going back on Indeed and I'm gonna apply to some other shit. Now you apply to something else, them motherfucker call you the next day. Now, which one are you more prone to take? The one that you've been sitting around waiting for the last 30 days, or you gonna go to the motherfucker that you just applied and they called you and say, hey, we would like to bring you on in? Which one you going to, MDJ?
I'm gonna go to the one that I choose, and I ain't gonna sit there and blame either one of them jobs. I'm gonna go to where the fuck I
I'll
choose to
be
go. Just
damned.
like Frankie Lucas
I'll
chose
be
where the
damned.
fuck he wanna go.
I'll
He
be
made a
damned.
choice, man. That
I'll be
choice, he
damned.
don't like the choice. That's all. He
Any
don't like the choice.
sane,
He
any
don't like the
sane
choice.
person is not going to sit around and wait around for somebody when it comes to opportunity. If I'm a player and I know I have talent in today's NFL and I know what I can put on the field, I could give a flying fuck what the Panthers do. I'm gonna take my time and make sure if another team offer me, I'm going where I want it. Fuck the bullshit. Because if a nigga drag their feet like how the Panthers was dragging their feet, that tells me they don't want you. It's just simple fact.
It's just how you look at it. I can't change your mind.
Mm-hmm.
I can't change your mind. I can't change your mind. I can't try to change your mind. I'm just give it to you from another point of view. If you see it, you see it. If you don't see it, it ain't no changing. Like I said, the only thing gonna change it is if something play out and happens different. So we'll see. We'll see. If Dan Morgan
Yeah.
gets some players in here that's worth a fuck, he won't be a bad GM in your eyes. Maybe. I don't know. For some reason in my head, I think he just stuck on he gonna be shitty either way. But if he gets some players in here and the shit turn around, then you won't be able to deny.
Okay. Well, you know the report that came out yesterday. We over here in need of desperate help. You just said it yourself. The defense is in shambles. The defense lost you how many games? This nigga talking about a motherfucking receiver yesterday at the podium. Now, please explain that to me then. Since you taking up for Dan Morgan so much.
It's once again, man. Y'all say this all the time. Podium talk. The man can't go up there and say, "Yeah, I'm gonna go take me a defensive player." You're not gonna show your hand before the fucking card
This nigga is not that
is on the
smart,
table.
MDJ.
Before the chips on the table, you don't tell everybody what the fuck you got, man, or what the fuck you gonna do, bro. You wait.
He said last year they were going for a receiver and they traded up from the second round to the first round. I'm taking this nigga for what the fuck he said because he did it last year.
But that's not crazy. We all said that we needed a receiver. We knew he was gonna take a receiver, and he did. We all know that they need defensive players, so it's the same situation. They're gonna take a defensive player. They got 9 picks in this draft. 5 or 4 of them motherfuckers gonna be defensive players, and we all know that. Ain't no Panther fan, whether you give a fuck about the team, like the team, hate the team, whatever. You know we gonna take defensive players. It's clear as day. I don't give a damn what he go up there and say. I don't.
I give you a little bit of help, bro. See right here, the big fish. See right here, that's your boy. He got about as much as sense as a fucking chipmunk, and he wants somebody to listen to him. Shout out to the big fish, man.
Hey, look,
He
man.
he don't know shit.
Oh, no, the big fish, man. Whatever, man. The big
That's
fish.
that
The
little
big fish.
dumbass boy to be coming up in here talking about Bryce, because you know he's a Bryce tar. He love Bryce, boy. Another nigga under 6 foot. I guess he truly believes Bryce Young should be 14 in the league right now. I guess he truly believes that. That tell you how much knowledge he got. You gonna elevate Bryce Young over Jalen Hurts, a Super Bowl winning quarterback? He don't see nothing wrong with Dan Morgan either. So I let y'all boys swing and hold hands together, man. Y'all boys are on another level.
The list, right? If you truly know in your heart that he ain't better than Jalen Hurts, why does the list get you so upset?
Because the NFL is actually pushing the agenda that this nigga is better than Jalen Hurts, and we know that shit ain't fucking true.
Man, they push a
That's
lot of
why,
stuff in the
because you
agenda. They
got
push a lot
niggas
of
in the
shit.
NFL pushing this agenda, just like the dumbass Big Fish who don't know no better. Than he wouldn't know football if it came and slap him in the fucking face. You get what I'm saying? He 22, 23. The nigga can't even. He could barely scratch his ass, let alone pay a bill in his fucking house.
Hey, look, man, I'm gonna let you and the big fish piss on the ground, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit, man.
Man, fuck that
So,
dumbass boy.
had nothing to do with that shit, man.
Anyway, once again, MDJ, I make a habit of talking to niggas who got their own bills in their house. If you ain't got your own bills, shut the fuck up. Living off your fucking mama. Hey, boy, shut your little punk ass up.
Man, y'all boys over there throwing rocks, man. I can't do nothing about that. Yeah, that was a good one, Fish. Yeah, I see you, Q. That was a good one, too, man.
Yeah.
Y'all boys
Anyway.
to be continued. We'll see what he got to say.
Yeah. You know that boy. It's a special love affair he got with Bryce Young, man. And once again, he must be puts on for every under 5 foot nigga in America that wants to play quarterback with, like I said, no hope or no muscle or any knit. I don't know what this nigga do for fun. I guess he knit sweaters. I don't know. It's just a bunch of little niggas that think that they can. It's prototypical size for a fucking reason. I don't get it. They had the combine and they were doing interviews talking about prototypical size and what you look for and what you're supposed to get. I was sitting here talking with somebody yesterday and they were talking about a receiver. This receiver was 5'9" and 150 pounds. And the first thing I said, oh, fuck no. I don't want that dude. Because why? You're scared if he won't be able to take a hit. You're scared that if the right person catch him on the right day, that's his ass.
For sure.
But,
It's a lot. Once again, it is a lot of variables with this shit, man. Hey, look, you got a better chance taking another quarterback than the shortest one in NFL history, of course. I can't argue that shit at all. I won't argue, man. I won't argue for Bryce Young being a good player, but I will just as far as, man, motherfuckers put a lot of shit on him, man. I stand on that shit, man. We blame him for a lot of shit, man. The team in general as a whole is kind of sinking, man. Just my opinion.
So let me ask you a question, MJ. Let me ask you a question. Do you think we had the worst wide receiving corps in the NFL last year?
Nah, you didn't have a good one at all now, but nah, I don't think it was the worst. I don't.
So if someone was to tell you we was 32nd, would you say, I believe it, or I don't think so? Which one are you leaning towards?
Nah, we was 32nd. We was 32nd. Like, whatever the fuck they say we was, that's what the fuck we was. I mean, it was it.
I'm gonna look it up because I don't trust a nigga and a liar. I see a
Honestly,
lying nigga.
If I know, I think it was like 31. If 30th or something like that. That's what it was. But I wouldn't say that personnel wise, player wise, I don't think we had a worse receiving core. I always say I think the Patriots ain't got shit over there, man.
Now be mindful, we had Deontay Johnson, Xavier Legette, we had Adam Thielen, what's the Holy Cross boy?
Jalen Coker.
Jalen Coker. We had all them now at the beginning of the year, before the season started. Oh, we got one of the best wide receiver corps in the league. Oh my God, Deontay Johnson got his own route named after him.
Deontay Johnson, Legette, and Thielen basically was what we was looking at for sure. Definitely wasn't the worst. Did shit play out like we thought it would? Not at all. But definitely wasn't the worst.
I'm looking at a list right now, and they got us ranked 28th with our wide receiving corps. They got Pittsburgh at 29, They got Los Angeles behind us and New England dead last. And that's on Sharp Football Analysis. Now, you see what I'm saying? A nigga already done say we had 32. All out the back.
Man, but see, that's just making an excuse as far as the play from the quarterback. I don't believe in it, man. I mean, like I said, man, if the receiving court was 32, then they were. But once again, you just pulled up they won't. So I mean, I don't. That's basically saying if we had better receivers, the quarterback would be better. That's common sense, though. That's any fucking team.
But check this out. Check this out. Does Joe Burrow need to have an all-world receiver, or if Jamar Chase lost time, would everybody else in that roster still not get the fucking football?
You know what, man? I can only answer this question in my mind because he always had them boys, which is crazy. But I think Joe Burrow's a good quarterback no matter what. It's more
okay. Yeah. What about Matthew Stafford?
Matthew Stafford or somebody else who always had somebody, but I think Matthew Stafford.
That is a damn lie. He made Puka Nacua, who was a goddamn late round pick, and Cooper Kupp, who wasn't a fucking nobody, and he made him relevant.
I mean, he still got him though, Q. Like, I mean,
MDJ, these were late round picks that he made into those guys.
He didn't make them into that. God,
bullshit. Bullshit. So you knew Puka Nacua was gonna be a good wide receiver. You knew that?
I didn't. I didn't know who he was until he got on the Rams.
My point exactly. He was a fucking nobody.
But he's a good player, though. Whether Matthew Stafford is there or not, he's a good player, Q. You know
he developed into a good player.
But you putting it on Matthew Stafford. See, that's what I'm saying, man. If you looking at Bryce Young to be able to do that, he ain't never gonna please you, man. He'll never please you, bro. Why the fuck do he have
That's
to?
That's today's NFL.
No, it's not, man. No, it's not.
Today's NFL, you gotta have a quarterback. Think about it. In order for Tyreek Hill to get that ball, Tua Tagovailoa delivers that son bitch. Him and Jalen Waddle, both of them boys get that ball. I don't want to hear the fucking bullshit.
But the two will make them? No, they just good players, man. I don't know, man. Some people, like I said, man, it's just how you look at it. If you want Bryce Young to beat Cam Newton, Patrick Mahomes, you're going to always be disappointed. I hate to tell you, he ain't never going to do that shit. And sometimes I think that's what some people want, man. Some people just want a motherfucker to come in here, pick up the team, and save them, bro. I know we had it before. That don't mean that's all we can fucking get and make it successful. I ain't on that train. I see other teams do this shit, man. Plenty of other teams.
My man JP said it right here. Stafford balled in Detroit even without Megatron. That's what I'm saying. We seen him make no-name niggas look good.
They're not no-name niggas though. That Megatron ain't a no-name, and them guys, bro, they're not no-name.
Did you hear what he just said? When Megatron left, who was over there? Nobody. Maybe, and this is the point.
That's what I'm saying, man. You making it seem like one player just make everybody fucking good. That's not the
Matthew Stafford made Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp. Nobody knew them boys before him.
Man. That is not.
Oh wow!
That's
wow.
You
MDJ,
take one motherfucker.
Stop that shit, MDJ. Cut the shit out. Cut this shit out, man.
Rarity, man. The type of quarterback you want is such a rarity that you just want to acknowledge that shit. It's so rare.
No, it's today's NFL. You have to have one of those guys that can elevate the game of everybody else on the fucking team. Stop the bullshit. Now you want to put your panties to the side because you want Bryce to fit. He can't fit the fucking mold.
I do want him to work out, bro. You go in the draft, you got a great possibility of drafting another nigga with the same problems as Bryce Young. I hate to tell you that shit. It's the fucking truth. Don't act like he ain't been in the draft before and the same shit. But maybe not the same, but you know what I'm saying. You have the potential to go get another quarterback that's a bust in a myriad of different ways, bro. You might go out there and get your Sam Darnold. You might go out there and get you a fucking Daniel Jones. You know what I mean? You might go out there and get you a fucking Ryan Fitzpatrick, a damn journeyman all over there. You're not gonna go in there and get Patrick Mahomes and Cam Newton and Justin Herbert. That shit don't happen as often as you think it do, man. It just fucking don't.
Hey, so I missed. They said they had Bryce 14th or something on the list
Yes,
or
sir.
something.
That's where
Yes,
he was
sir.
at.
Really?
Bryce Young was ranked 14th in the entire NFL, and I don't think not even the people who wrote that shit believe it. Nobody believes that
I'm
shit.
like, how? How?
Well,
I mean, the rookies this past year played. They basically all played better than him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I mean,
I bet those
be
Bryce
good,
apologists. They just
be
go
good.
ahead, you.
Them boys is telling us that Bryce Young is the cream of the crop. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Do you believe that?
No, I mean, is he ranked higher than Kyler Murray?
He ranked higher than Kyler Murray, but
He's
we
right
know
over Kyler Murray to be
CJ
exact.
Stroud, Jalen Hurts, they got him above all of them.
I mean, I would say Jalen Hurts is a top 10 quarterback. I mean, I know the stats and stuff don't represent it, but he showed he always could play. He just had those, I don't know what type of games.
He basically just do what
That's
he
crazy.
do what he called upon to do. He get the job done.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you got to put the ball in his hands, you can do it. He showed in the last two Super Bowls he can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But him being 14th, I thought they would have had him like 25 or something. You know what I'm saying? But
there you go,
14,
MJ. Right there. Sunshine said, who did BY9 elevate, sir? Who did he elevate?
He didn't elevate nobody. I mean, I'm not. That's not my argument, man. What I'm saying is, you act like every quarterback in the NFL elevate the wide receivers. That's not. All I'm saying is the reality of that's not every quarterback in the NFL. That's the top echelon quarterback. Like if you fucking thought before we got Bryce Young, if you thought he was gonna come in here and save the team, that's your fault. I didn't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I never felt like that. So I don't get up in arms or have big expectations for him. You know what I'm saying? I would
can I
love for
ask
him
you
to turn
this?
into one of them. Yeah, what's up?
What?
I mean, since I'm hearing you, what is the expectations if you're dropping a guy number one like his stature? What would your
Yeah.
expectations be for him then?
I think that's why the
I mean, I always
expectation is so high because you moved up and what you gave up to get him, right? But man, when you draft a quarterback number one, you want him to potentially turn into a franchise quarterback. You hope he's your quarterback for at least 9 to 10 years. When you draft a quarterback number one, that's what you want. Now
okay. I got you, but I'm
would
just
love
saying.
you would love for him to be
I get what you're saying,
Josh
but I'm just
Allen and
saying in
them.
the
Yeah.
next say 4 years, do you think he can be a top 10 quarterback? I'm just asking you.
Nah, I think his ceiling is right around about 14, 15. I don't think he don't have the talent of them other guys. You know what I'm saying? He don't have a special ability. He don't have the talent of them other guys. He don't. He don't have
So
the arm strength.
you
You
putting
gotta
out
admit
on
that's a waste of
record
pick.
that he's not as talented as these other guys. You really putting that out there?
He's not. I mean, he's
Yeah, I
not.
think he's just being honest. He's being
He's
honest,
not,
man.
bro.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
not, man.
but
He's
this the
not.
thing, Red Swarm. He'll say that and then turn around and act like Bryce Young ain't the problem on the motherfucking team. He'll
Yeah.
sit there and act like that.
He's
And
not
you
the
know what,
only
Q? You
problem.
know
He's
what,
not the only
MDJ,
problem.
MDJ.
Shit.
It sounds like you in an echo, man. I wanted to pop on to tell you that. I don't know what's causing that, but are y'all hearing that too? It sounds like he's in an echo.
Yeah, I think it's
What
his
about me, Red?
headphones or something like that.
No, you're clear. You're clear, Prophet.
Okay.
You're real clear. Yeah. It was just MDJ. But hey, Q, I wanted to thank MDJ because I appreciate as a listener the content that he brings to the show because MDJ is bold enough to come up and give voice for those who won't show up themselves. He gives voice for the Bryce Young lovers like Fayette Dunn and the closet Bryce sexuals like the Big Fish and like Cody Lachiaz. They like to talk
he's the
like
voice.
yeah, they like to talk like they're, reasonable and unbiased, but they love Bryce and they ain't nothing wrong with wanting your quarterback to succeed. And it's okay for him to give you hope. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. When I watch him, I don't see MDJ. It's fair for you to say his ceiling might be middle of the pack in the NFL. I can agree with that, but I think where he will play most of his games is going to be in the mid-20th rank because there's nothing spectacular about his throwing ability. Yes, he can get out of the pocket and evade, a few hits, but he don't even have the speed of a Kyler Murray. Um, Q. I went while y'all was talking. I went and did a little bit of look over these weekly rankings by Nick Shook. First of all, he's an independent writer. He don't have any football experience. He graduated from Kent State with a multimedia degree and a journalism degree. So all he is a writer.
So you saw the list then? You saw it?
Yeah. I went back all the way through the list through week one, where Bryce was his week one ranking was number 31. He was only above Daniel Jones. Now, he did his week one before any game had been played. And so he brought over what he thought the quarterbacks were from the previous year to the start of the NFL season. He said Bryce was only better than one starting quarterback coming into this season, and that was Daniel Jones. Week two, it stayed the same. Week three, guess what Bryce ranked at?
Dead last, probably.
Dead ass last.
Yeah.
Dead ass last. Guess what Bryce was ranked at week 4, MDJ?
The motherfucker didn't play.
Thank you, Q. He wasn't even on the motherfucking list.
But
how you climb from there to be above people who led their team and was in the top rankings all year long, who led their teams to the playoffs? It's laughable. It's laughable. But hey, if it give Vietnam and MDJ and Cody Lassie and the Big Fish, if it give y'all hope, be hopeful. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive, as Jesse Jackson would say.
Now, Red. I appreciate that backhand compliment you gave me, but
it wasn't backhand. I just punch you in the motherfucking mouth.
If you say you respect me. If you say respect me, don't put me in a category of people that you don't respect. And I'm only going off maybe you do respect me.
My man, MDJ. I do. So I retract that. I take that back from you because I do respect you, MDJ.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, but you hear what he did, MDJ? He said you being the voice for the ignorant. That's basically what he's saying.
I'm the voice for me. I'm the voice for me, right? I'm the voice for
the fucking ignorant. Because that goddamn the big dumbass is in the chat talking all kind of stupid. You know what I'm saying? He let his flip go every time Bryce Young name is brought up.
You know this better than anybody, Q. When I don't want to talk about shit, I just don't talk about the shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's simple. It's simple. But all I'm saying, he's not the only fucking problem with this team.
Shit.
He not. I know everybody want a top 5 quarterback, but the reality is every team don't have a top 5 fucking quarterback, man. And we want.
That's a fact. I ask you this, but why does everybody pass on the blame to the others and not him? That's my problem. Big Fish was like, oh, his wide receivers was trash, but he was like 17 or something like that. I mean, I didn't look at it, so you know what I'm saying.
And the thing is, be good. Them same fucking receivers, Andy took them boys. And they were getting numbers. We were losing games, but we were getting numbers.
I understand, Q. I understand. We were looking at a totally different team
with Andy Dalton.
Q, you can see the energy, and I dare any Panthers fan to say that y'all didn't see the same energy when y'all went out there to play Oakland that the team had. I mean, the Raiders that the team had. It was a different energy with Andy Dalton in there. They felt like they were playing football again.
Xavier Legette riding the goddamn horse. Every time you look, he be riding the horse because he be scoring.
Yep.
Yeah.
Red, I'm finna say this, Red. I'm gonna ask you. Let me just ask you this, right? You might not like this shit either.
It don't matter. You can hit me back. Go ahead.
I think you the same type of fan as Vietnam and Big Fish. I think you the same type of fan for the Falcons. But you just don't realize it because
no, sir. Absolutely not.
You are. You are. Because it don't matter who the fuck y'all get at quarterback. You lift their ass up too. Because I remember you lifted Desmond Ritter. Desmond Ritter was a good quarterback. Kirk Cousins, all that shit. So you actually do the same thing that they do. You just don't.
But guess what? Let me tell you one notable difference. When a motherfucker show me who he is, I believe him.
Maya Angelou.
What
Believe
did I
in me.
say, Q? What did I say when it was time for Desmond Ritter ass to get the fuck out the door?
He got to get the fuck going. He got to go.
What did I say? No, hold on, MDJ. Now you just accused me of something, and I want to clarify the record. What did I say when I came on here and said, fuck Kirk Cousins? I don't fuck with Kirk Cousins no more.
You said it,
Said that
Red,
shit
'cause
early this
we had an
season, too.
argument that
Thank
we
you,
read
Prophet.
last season.
Thank you. Damn sure did. Thank you, Prophet.
And
So
what he said, he like, yeah.
MDJ, I know when to let a motherfucker go and when to hold him. They don't.
Yeah, you definitely hit cartwheels, man. You're a good flipper. You definitely hit.
Yeah,
Oh.
okay. Call me what you want to call me.
100%.
Call me what you want to call me.
100%.
Call me what you want to call me.
You don't realize it, but you do the same thing they do. That's all I'm saying now, dude.
Okay.
Since I'm divorced for him, I just say that for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like I call them closet because like with so many others, I don't go away when my quarterback or my team is playing bad. I don't leave and don't show up. I don't have Wolf having to go all to the motherfucking MetLife Stadium looking for my ass. I don't do that. Like he had to look for Twan. Twan still wanna act like we done forgot all that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna invoke his spirit. He wanna act like he didn't turn coat and disappear. But Twan, your ass disappeared for about 3 or 4 weeks now.
The Falcons. I'm already looking past them.
Yeah, exactly, kid. Yeah, Twan, I'm on your ass this morning. Don't act like you didn't disappear like Cody too. You came back before Cody did, but Reek, your ass disappeared for a minute too.
Man, he wasn't the only one. Them boys put so much stock in Bryce Young last year. It was him, Cody, one John. I saw him disappear on the motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Making video for a whole goddamn 8-9 months. What? Damn,
yes, sir.
Nigga?
Thank you. Gone. Just gone.
I was like that.
Yeah. These niggas was hauling ass one by one because they done talked so much shit about Bryce.
They were gone, Prophet.
Oh, I got
see, that's the different situation though, man. I say the Falcons built them a team. They ain't put all their shit on their quarterback, man. Like they went and got a running back. They went and got a tight end, even though he's struggling. They went and got a tight end, a wide receiver, a free agent, Jesse Bates. They drafted a good corner. I mean, y'all team just in a different situation, man.
But you can't do it all. You can't do it all at one time. That's why the defense is bad. It takes time. MDJ, to build it. But I still think it's a mistake to jump out there and get a quarterback that you think is going. Because see, you said something very true. And I heard Vietnam. I see Vietnam in the chat talking about Jaden Daniels ain't this, Jaden Daniels ain't that. Vietnam, you need to quit that. You need to get that hate out your heart, bro. You need to get that hate out your heart. You hating on CJ. Yeah, you hating on CJ Stroud. You need to get that hate out your heart, bro. Them boys is good. And they good for their team. And it's okay to say that and just admit to that. Point blank, period. Admit to it.
Don't make me play that clip of you saying fuck Bryce. Don't make me play that clip again now.
I saw that in the chat. He was a
Don't make me play that motherfucking clip.
Oh shit!
That nigga can't want to show man fuck Bryce. He had to pay that money out. Yeah.
That
little motherfucker. That's what he said.
Oh shit! No, he got your ass. No. He got to know. Oh.
That nigga flipped on
I
Bryce.
ain't remember that shit, Q. I ain't remember that shit, Q. What up, Logic? What up, third?
What's up, man? I got a little busy there for a second. Had to lay low and let y'all Negroes get at it. But
yes, niggering just now.
It got good. It got good.
Q, I like this topic this morning, Q. I like this topic. Yeah.
Red, this is the crazy thing. See, I saw it and I almost didn't touch on it because I said I'ma offend a motherfucker. But you know what? I said fuck these little niggas, man.
It. There you go. Fuck it. Yeah.
I refuse to get to the point where I can't talk about the quarterback position. They can kiss the black of my ass. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I'm not running from this little motherfucker.
And Q, you know what's funny to me? You giving them an ample opportunity when you drop that link, just like I pulled up, just like the Prophet pulled up. You gave them ample opportunity to come up here and actually glaze if they want to. The motherfucker put Bryce at 14 on the list. Look at all the
They
players that
definitely
he
put
put Bryce.
some love on him.
But Red,
Yeah,
they know deep down
MDJ.
inside that nigga don't belong there. They know that shit too.
That might be what it is, Q.
They
Q,
know
that
that
got
shit.
to be that got to be what it is, Q. That got to be what it is.
They can't make a case for that nigga to stay there because once a nigga get benched, what could you say about this dude other than, well, the last 5 games, he was the best quarterback in the NFL? Boy, shut the fuck up. Joe Burrow was the best quarterback week in and week out. 4,900 yards.
Every week. Q, I think they
bullshit.
scared. I don't understand why the big fish ain't pulled up. I know Cody listening
come
somewhere.
on here and tell me that Bryce was better than Joe fucking Burrow.
They ain't gonna do that.
To come up here and tell me that.
They ain't gonna do that.
Red,
They ain't gonna
they're
do
trying
that.
to come up with a talking point. You know what I'm saying? They thinking
Yeah,
about
thank you. Thank you.
Waiting all year. They'll be waiting all goddamn year.
Hmm.
There ain't nothing else to talk about when it comes to Bryce and a nigga like Joe.
And they got all the ammunition that they can ask for. Just list. Just use the list. I think they scared, Q. I think they scared.
I
think they
when I
scared.
see it. So
Yeah, and smell it. And smell it. And smell it. And
taking
smell
up
it.
the room.
I smell them. I smell that scary ass. Smell fear.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just in shock. Like, I can understand them maybe having them at like 20 at the most, but 14?
Look at this one. Look at this one right here. Look at this one. He ain't got no sense at all. Joe Burrow got chasing Higgins.
Oh, you talking about 512 Q?
Q, hold on. Javon. I done seen you on all them other shows talking that bullshit. Pull up, nigga. Pull up. Don't be in the motherfucking chat. Pull up, talking that bullshit with your scary ass.
Ronnie, all them boys done ran.
Well, Ronnie ain't gonna come back.
That nigga said, Rizby said, Red, you talking a lot of shit with these hating ass niggas this morning. Boy, Rizby, fuck you.
Riz, use the list, Riz. Use the list, Riz. Where you at? And I know you ain't scared. Where the hell you at, Riz?
Nigga, man.
I know you ain't scared, Riz. Use the list. Y'all the scary motherfuckers. Because you can't defend it. You can't defend that list. And you know it.
14, I think not. So I think not. Not my quarterback.
Now Riz will try it, but he know he don't believe that shit. He'll come on and say it. Riz don't believe that shit.
He do believe it. Them boy think. Let me tell you something, Red. They think
Q,
they
I
got
have a hard time. I have a hard time believing that Riz. Maybe he do because he consistent with his. But man, I'm gonna tell you something. I listen to Riz talk about so many other things. He's a very intelligent brother, man. But maybe you're right. Maybe he just love Bryce. Maybe he just love Bryce, man.
What you mean? If he got intelligence, he should see these numbers, 2,400 yards and shit. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, man. 2,400 yards.
So y'all really know how to compliment and slap a motherfucker at the same time. Well, I give y'all that. Y'all motherfuckers.
Hey, we know what we know how to do this thing, MDJ. You know that. I done learned from Black Cat Panther podcast. Shit, I know how to do this thing.
For niggatry. Yes, sir.
For niggatry. I learned from my third cousin. Fuck that.
Boy, that's funny.
Hey, Q, I pulled up on Tidy Show and spent some time with him last night, man.
Hey, man, that's my cousin over there, man. How cuz doing over there?
He doing good, man. Hey, we starting to develop a little bond. I'm over there with Tidy, man. I like it. I like Tidy, man. Yeah.
Man. Hey, man, if you're an Atlanta Falcon fan and you looking for a place to be, the fucking Waffle House is the motherfucking place. Get your eggs, your grits, your all-star special.
Yes, sir.
That's my cousin over there, man. I used to try to pull up over there if I'm up in the late night, man. I love that shit.
Yeah, I do too. And let him hit that bell for you when he place your order. Okay?
Yes, sir. Serving up hot grits in this motherfucker, man. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the Atlanta Bird Gang, man. Look, on any other day of the week, I don't fuck with them birds, but I fuck with Tidy, man.
I fuck with Tidy strong too, man. He good peoples, man. He good peoples. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Q, I don't know what's wrong with them. You done gave them the invitation. You done dropped the link. You know, I done talk shit to their face, and you see they still ain't pull up. MDJ, what's wrong with them, man? Why they in the closet like that, MDJ?
Hey, man. He ain't got no heart, man.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it is hard to get up here and argue with these boys, though. I tell anybody that shit. It's hard as fuck to argue with this nigga, man.
What do you mean?
You're gonna get your ass
What you
whooped. You
talking
need
about
to know
what I
that. You need to know that when you pull up, you're gonna get your ass whooped fucking with Q. You already know that. But at least, and with Profit too, because they're gonna always have different angles. They're gonna hit you with stats, and then at the end of the day, they're gonna call you a Bryce lover. So you're gonna
you
lose. Yeah, you gonna lose.
You a Bryce lover. You say so.
MDJ say MDJ say I'm stubborn.
You
I don't know
stubborn
what
as fuck, man.
Q, he might have a point. Q, let's just, sir. It ain't nothing wrong with admitting to the truth. Q, ain't nothing wrong with admitting to the truth. Yeah. You ain't finna let a motherfucker back you off of your position. Point blank, period.
First of all, Red, at the end of the day, I demand excellence from the number one position in all of American sports. It's the quarterback position.
As you should.
And I am hard on anybody that suits up and stand behind center. Now, granted, if I was easy on that shit, I'd just let anything go by.
Yeah.
Now, these niggas around here will let any Tom, Dick, and Harry off the street come up here and lead them. You got to be a leader from that position right there. You just can't sit in that motherfucker and sit here and act like, oh, okay, this guy don't single-handedly have his hand on every single one of the snaps on offense. You can't sit there and pretend that.
You're right. It go through him first.
Yeah.
My only thing is, man, once again, it's only about 5 of them motherfuckers in the NFL every 10 years. So the chances of you getting that kind of play is so fucking rare, man. I mean, every once in a while, we had it one time. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I just don't expect that shit out of every quarterback that come through that door, man.
To do what? To do what, though, MGJ? You talking about to hit the ground running or
just to be a top 5 quarterback, man. The shit y'all talking about elevating players and shit, man. Only the top 5 quarterbacks do that. Every quarterback don't fucking do that shit.
Okay, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, go ahead, Q. Because I didn't hear Q say he need to be a top 5. I just heard Q say he don't belong where they put him at.
Nah, he keeps saying that they want the quarterback to elevate the wide receivers and shit. I'm just saying every quarterback don't fucking do that.
But MDJ,
but they should.
Quarterback, you supposed
you want them to, but they don't do it, man. Michael Penix don't elevate them receivers. Do you
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Do you believe you not see Michael Penix in that goddamn that same nigga that was with Kirk Cousins? It was a night and day difference.
Yeah.
So
leave the Archer. Leave the Archer.
Is Drake London good, or did Kirk Cousins elevate him, Red?
Kirk Cousins, both.
Come on, man. Oh my lord.
Both.
Fuck.
Both.
Yeah.
Listen, Drake London had 900 yards. Drake London had 900 yards with Desmond Ridder and Tyler Heineke. Okay. He had damn near 1,400 yards with Kirk Cousins and with Michael Penix. So your answer is both. He's good, but they moved him to another level. Period.
I just feel like sometimes we think we can just take trash, get a good quarterback, and that shit don't work. It don't work like that, bro. It don't.
It don't work like that for us because we keep picking the wrong nigga. That's why. We going through quarterback after Sam Darnold, Teddy Bridgewater, all that shit right there. You keep fucking up. The minute you start putting emotions into it and go by football logical sense, prototypical size, arm strength, the ability to be in a system, you start looking for that shit there. Maybe you make a goddamn difference. But you picking motherfuckers because he could sit down and he seemed like a good Christian boy. What the fuck does that got to do with fucking football? I love the Lord, but good God, I don't give a goddamn what the fuck Bryce Young practices in his
good Christian boy. He said a good Christian boy. He wholesome. I don't give a goddamn
what he do. He can be Buddha Muslim. I don't give a fuck what he is.
He wholesome and he's humble and he speaks well.
Oh my God.
Shit. Baker Mayfield talk shit. He took over after Tom Brady and kept them boys right in the damn playoffs.
Oh my God. I just can't do it. I can't do it, no. When you judging a nigga not off of what he do on the field, on how he act, like that's gonna make a damn bit of difference, you fucking up.
Yep.
You judge quarterbacks for what they do on the fucking field. And you can't sit here and tell me that you didn't see Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, Josh Allen. Josh Allen ain't had shit this year, and he elevated them boys the way he act. to win the
Yes,
fucking
sir.
MVP.
And wait till they give him a real receiver. Don't fuck around and let them get. Well, I guess T. Higgins gonna stay home, but
Higgins.
Hey, even Cincinnati ain't stupid enough to let that boy walk out the door. Joe Burrow say, "Fuck that! You ain't finna take my weapons and don't give me no defense." Shit.
But see, that's the thing though. That might be a good example, right? I don't think he's leaving either. But if T
Yeah,
Higgins was
I
to
realized when I said to MDJ, I say, "Damn, I fucked up."
You
He
fucked
finna
up.
jump
right,
all
because
over that
if
shit.
T
Yeah.
Higgins go somewhere else and ball out, then he didn't get Joe Burrow didn't elevate him. That's why I kind of want him to. I hope we do go somewhere.
Hey
Just
Q,
for me
I
to
like
fucking see it.
MDJ. That nigga sharp, boy. He didn't
He's
even let me
smart.
take a
Yeah,
breath before he
He's
jumped.
smart.
He
y'all
jumped
do
quick.
that shit, man. Y'all do that shit, man.
He done
Like
been
all of
around
a
us so
sudden, Kirk
long. He got
Cousins,
a
Yeah,
whole
he
year.
have. Yeah, he
Yeah.
have.
Red gonna tell me Kirk Cousins elevate Drake London, right? But then he leave fucking Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson go elevate fucking Sam Darnold. So I don't be trying to hear that shit, man. It's just a double standard, man. To be honest,
Well,
Drake London just a good
well,
receiver,
Wait a
man.
minute
That's
now.
all it is.
Because hold
He's
well,
a
on.
fucking
Because
receiver.
without Justin
well.
Jefferson and Addison, Sam Darnold wasn't shit.
Won't
That's a
shit.
fact.
But at that point, that's what I'm saying. And they won 14 games. You told me earlier they won 14 games, a contender, all that shit. Bro, every quarterback don't elevate the team, bro. A lot of teams just get their fucking team together and get a damn standing quarterback that can fucking handle the job. Hell, I think the Eagles did that shit. Jalen Hurts don't make them boys better, man.
Stop that shit.
He don't make them boys
Nah,
better,
bro.
man.
Jalen
I
Hurts,
think Jalen Hurts,
Devontae
he's
Smith, and
different, bro.
Brown, he made them boys. He was a
He
difference
didn't
maker in
make
Super
them
Bowl.
shit. They good receivers, man. That team is
Nigga. In
We
the
good.
got to
Super
stop.
Bowl, he hit them boys when it mattered the most. That was decision making by the quarterback.
I'm not
We
Come
got
on.
we
doubting
got
his
to stop
ability.
shitting on Jalen Hurts, man. We got to stop
Oh
shitting
my
on him,
God.
man. We got to
Man, I
stop
ain't
shitting on
doubting
it,
his ability,
MDJ.
man. You just act
Either way
like
you look at it, they don't shit on Brad Johnson like that. Even if he
No.
was, they still give him credit for winning the Super Bowl. We gotta stop shitting on Jalen Hurts like that, man. The nigga done won a Super Bowl. Put him amongst the Super Bowl winning quarterbacks. Point blank period. Leave him the fuck alone. Leave him the fuck
I mean,
alone,
bro,
man.
Let me ask you a
Red,
question,
you
MBJ.
can
Yep.
my fault.
Let me ask you a
My
question.
fault.
You like Caleb Williams. I'm sorry, Be Good. I'll be right back to you. You like Be Good. I mean, damn, not Be Good. You like Caleb Williams, don't you?
Hell yeah.
yeah. I think
Hell
Caleb
yeah.
was good.
Does Caleb Williams elevate what you see on that roster from Keenan Allen to Roman Doomsday to DJ Moore? Did he elevate them boys and give them something to look forward to this year?
You damn right over what they had with and I like
Don't you know
what's
what?
his name from Georgia?
Justin
Yeah.
Fields.
Yep. I
But
like
I
him.
don't
He a Georgia boy. But he ain't shit. He can't do what Caleb Williams can do with a high power offense.
Ray, you see
He
what I
can't.
did right
but
there? Caleb
I
is
don't
boy. Caleb is boy. I had
Yes.
to hit him
but
with
I
it.
don't but yeah,
Yes,
see,
sir.
that's why I don't put him I don't put him beside Bryce Young and not say, oh, it's a big difference. Like Caleb Williams is one of them motherfuckers to me. So it's hard for me to sit there and give you a unbiased answer with that shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
I respect that. I respect that.
But
Who a
answer
good
the
quarterback?
question: Does Caleb make that team better?
Yeah, he do, but I don't expect the same shit out of them because I know the difference. I know the difference between Caleb and Bryce Young. I've been told you that. I told you that a long time ago. Give me
But
that.
you tell me not all the time quarterbacks elevate what's on the roster. But you just said Caleb
They don't.
Williams
It's not. That's
elevates
not all.
the Chicago Bears.
But I think Caleb Williams is a generational type quarterback, though. So it's not.
And Bryce Young
It's not. No, he ain't. He ain't.
No,
No,
Bryce
he's
Young.
not.
Bryce Young has to depend on other people for his success. It was the same way in high school. It was the same way in college. So he's not the guy that's gonna lead you. If you got people around him and it's stabilized, he can succeed in it. He'll look good in it.
And that's why I believe it's not going to work with them because if they, let's just say, because I think, like you said, if you win 7 games, they assign them. You're not going to be able to fill all those spots. You get what I'm saying? To have that team like Philly or something like that. At some point,
Yeah,
you have to carry his weight. I don't think he'll ever be able, you know what I'm saying, to do that.
I don't either. That's why I think it was a waste of time. We're going into another year, and
Yeah.
The problem is where we pick Bryce Young at, man. That's the problem, bro. That's just
I mean,
that's
yeah,
the
it
problem.
was number one. You want your number one overall to be at least top 10, or it's going to be on that level to be. You just said he's never gonna be that. So by very definition, all the stuff we gave away, that was a wasted pick when we had other guys
Bingo.
available.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now you right. 100% right.
Well, I'll tell you like this right here. I just sometimes like to let it marinate in a nigga's spirit. And MDJ got a full-fledged opportunity to realize that you're going through the phases, the stages of grief over here in the Carolina land. If you're a fan and you love Bryce Young, you know good and goddamn well he is not going to be a top 15 quarterback in the league this year. I don't give a goddamn what they're writing and who writing it. It's just not gonna happen. And I'm weighing my options on how fast will he melt down this season. I'm trying to give him at least 3 games. This schedule is harder this year. And if a nigga tell me they think we're gonna beat Miami and all them boys that's out here and we can't beat Dallas. I don't give a goddamn who playing for them. We can never beat Dallas. I mean, let's just be real. Where are we sitting at? If you can't beat half of the teams that's on your schedule, where you sitting at? You're already sitting middle of the pack. At best. I don't give a damn who you got on that offensive line. At the end of the day, you could have Jeff Saturday and the crew over there from the Indianapolis Colts. It don't fucking matter. You better damn sure make sure you got a QB that can come out here and elevate your team and get you to where you need to be. And this is going to be a make or break season for the young fella. Make or break.
Man, the boys got a little more sense than we give them credit for, man. That's why they always want somebody. Like when T. Higgins come available, we holler for him. Deontay Johnson. Anybody, Debo Samuel, because we know that's what we're gonna need in order for him to be successful, basically, man. For Bryce
That's not true.
you're gonna need the motherfuckers. For Bryce to be successful, you're gonna need a T. Higgins. You're gonna need some shit around the boy, man. If not, you're gonna get what we always been getting. You're gonna win 6 games this year. 5-6 games this year if you don't get nobody. That's just the truth.
That's a damn shame right there.
I mean, what's our salary cap? Could we even afford a player like that?
Hell no. We only got 23 million right now. That's enough salary just to sign one person.
So why those guys be talking about like T. Higgins and stuff then where you know you can't get?
Because it's what they call a pipe dream. You can't make it happen contractually, but because these boys, they don't look at numbers, they just hollering T. Higgins. They don't look at, he can't fit the cap. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how many games? Man, I haven't. Be honest, I haven't looked at the schedule, so I don't even like really know who the Panthers are playing.
Oh, don't worry, be good. I'll put it on the screen. I'll put it on the screen for you. Here it is.
Hey, Q, I'm on mute for a second. I ain't going nowhere, man. I just need to I need to take a call on my headphones with my supervisor. I'm just gonna mute for a second, brother.
Appreciate you, cuz. All
right, man.
Now be good. There it is right there. You now I'm gonna just ask you a yes or no question. And I'm gonna ask you, can you beat this person? And I just want to hear a yes or no from you. Can you beat the LA Rams?
No.
Can you beat the Seahawks?
No.
Can you beat the Bills?
No.
Can you beat Miami?
Yeah, I say no. Like they still won more games than us, right?
Mm-hmm. How about the Dallas Cowboys?
No. Definitely not.
Okay, that right there, that's 5 in a row. What about San Francisco 49ers?
No.
Okay. What about the Green Bay Packers?
Definitely not.
What about the Jacksonville Jaguars?
That's an asterisk. I would say yes. just because they don't know what they're doing over there either.
Yeah. I mean, that would be a toss-up game, is what I would like to call that. Then
That's why I say I'm putting a star on that one. You get what I'm saying?
7. So that's 7. That's already 7 losses that we already done look up and say this team can't beat these boys because of the level of talent they got on their team. They way better than us. I ain't even made it to the Jets. I ain't even made it to the Patriots, who all got better. The Cardinals. I ain't even talk about the division where you got the Falcons, Saints, and the Bucks.
Yeah.
You got the potential to
we
lose
have
10
basically
games
about
off
the
the
same
rip.
record. I think we have basically the same record again, maybe less.
Right.
There you go. There you go. You'll be in the business for 5 more games, another 5-win season.
Unless you start getting some of them players.
MDJ, who could
what
you
you
get
mean,
to
like
change the
drafting
time?
well? That's what you're saying?
No, not drafting well. I'm just saying drafting well, but they gonna have to turn into some of them players like I said, man. The only type of situation Bryce could elevate in, or I ain't gonna say elevate, be a better ranked quarterback is if he was on the 49ers, the Dolphins, teams like that, man. Where it's like, it's enough stuff around him.
Thank you, Creekside.
It's just enough stuff around him, dog. That's it.
Creekside says, stop the bullshit, MDJ.
But do you know what's wild though? Creekside, please pull up because he talking to y'all actually. Because Creekside, he fuck with Bryce, so he actually talking to y'all.
He said somebody put money. We losing 7 games straight. That
exactly. Hey, look, that he
talking to you.
Games, Q. He not talking to me. He talking to y'all.
He talking to your black
man.
ass.
Hey, Creekside, man. Clarify who the fuck you talking to, man.
What do you say? You just reading the opponents. I just said, hey, no. I just said no when it comes to winning. I ain't gonna sit there and say we're gonna lose 7 games straight.
Q didn't read them games how all like they was either. Be good. He cherry picked all the ones that's clearly we gonna fucking lose. Clearly, but I let him do it.
MDJ, you don't know what the order is for next year, so I was just hypothetically going through on games that's sitting in front of us as the opponents.
But you didn't go. But what I'm saying is the way it's on the screen, you didn't go in the order. I know that it's not in order.
Oh, so you wanted me to go to the Bucks first and the
Falcons first? No. But you didn't mention the Patriots, the Jets.
Nigga, I went through the top row, LA, all the way to the Cowboys first, and then, like I said,
you went to the 40 after the Cowboys. You went straight to the 49ers.
Don't fucking matter. We're gonna lose the game. It don't fucking matter.
Man, you did it for a reason, man. It don't matter. It's a loss, but you did it for a reason. That's all.
Fucking loss, no matter which way you look at it. I ain't never seen no shit. This nigga want me to say the shit in a specific manner to make sure that it's appealing to others.
Man, I don't give a damn.
Motherfucker, man.
Man, I don't give a fuck what you do, man. Do what the fuck you want to do, man. I don't give a fuck. Shut the fuck up.
Boy, I tell you. Creekside said, I'm just saying 7 straight games. 7 straight is ridiculous. Acting like we don't. What do you say? I can't.
I told you. He talking
like
to
y'all,
but he's talking on how you read the list is what I'm saying. That's what I was saying.
Nigga talking to you.
Nigga, had you asked Be Good, can we beat the Falcons? He'd have said yes, because we beat them. So stop that shit, man.
I said we go 1-1. We got a chance to go 1-1.
Huh?
I said we got a chance to go 1-1.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
You might not lose 7 games straight back to back, but you gonna lose 7 games next year. I can bet you can bet your sweet ass on that. I bet you won't bet me that. You're gonna lose 7 games or more. Since you wanna put money on something, put money on that. I'm tired of arguing with niggas. This is the year of betting. Fuck the bullshit. What we talking about?
You already done. Well, Ronnie never gave that money. I did. Ronnie gone, man.
Ronnie haul ass. I'm still waiting on my money from Ronnie, man.
Oh, man, y'all knew he wasn't gonna make them bet. I mean, that was too much money to be bet.
And then Ronnie black ass on Facebook flexing money. What type of shit is this? The nigga flexing money. Am I lying, MDJ?
Nah, you ain't
I
lying. You're
think
not lying
I
at
think there's
all.
an invitation to catch me if you can. You know what I'm saying?
I catch a. I ain't gonna say that out loud.
Yeah. You almost there. Yeah, you almost there.
I had to
Yeah.
catch myself. Ooh,
Roddy don't
Lord.
know.
Ooh, Lord.
I know my way around where Roddy at, man. I know my way around. That's all I'm saying.
Boy, this motherfucker don't pay me. I bet I ever run into Roddy ass, boy.
But y'all didn't let me in on the bet, so fuck it. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
I ain't get in on it, so fuck it. But
Roddy
I know my way around where
said,
he
fuck
at.
me, he ain't gonna pay me, huh? Okay, I got your black ass. All right. I catch that nigga. I'm going to jail. I can promise you that.
How much
Yeah,
money did he bet y'all? Didn't he bet y'all close to like $1,000?
that nigga bet me that 10 games, 11 games or something like that the Panthers was gonna win. And every week he came in here and plead his case on why he thought. I sat back and I let a nigga talk. I said, I'm gonna get this money up out of his ass. And
You
he
did,
tell me
yeah.
he was gonna win. I said, okay.
Yeah, you had done spend that money before you got it, boy. Ronnie was out here doing drafts and every damn thing, boy.
You
You had
damn
spent that
right.
money.
I
Ronnie was
said,
there.
I said to myself, let me make sure I keep this nigga right close by the titty right here. That way, make sure I ain't gotta look far for this nigga so I can get my money. I look around the black motherfucker haul ass. I said, well, I'll be damned. What the fuck going on here? Boy, I tell you.
Yeah, all them bets combined, he was over $600.
Yeah.
Because
That
he bet
range.
Twan 200, he bet Pop 100, he bet me 100, he bet Kitty, I think like 25, he bet Goat like 200 because he bet Goat 100 on 2 different occasions.
Every time Ronnie get on Facebook and flex money, you feel insulted.
I say
I'm
catch me
gonna
if you
send him
can.
some
Ronnie
of
That's what
supposed
he
to
his
see y'all
said.
messenger.
smoking
Catch
on
me if you
Tuesday.
can.
I'm gonna send some of his messenger that gonna change his whole goddamn life. And when he see that, I promise you, I'll be sitting up in Leeds Avenue.
Ronnie smoking y'all money up in cigars, man.
Yeah, okay. I'll smoke his ass if I see this motherfucker. He got the nerve to ride here, old me right here. I got this motherfucker. Yeah.
But nah, what's the fan, not y'all, but I'm saying what are the fan bases are saying? How many games they expect to win this year? Well, this upcoming year.
Well, I've been hearing 10 from some people already. They're already saying 8, 9, and 10 so far.
Yeah, but I mean, I've seen a buttload. The more realistic people is in between the 4 and 7 range. 4
Four and
being the
seven. That makes sense.
yeah,
That makes
yeah.
sense. Yeah, because I mean, even if we drafted defense this year, it's gonna take them a minute to kind of develop. Maybe that one show out, but you know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? We got too many missing pieces. Then our offense is still we don't
Yeah,
know. You get what I'm saying when it comes
yeah,
down
yeah.
to it. So
But
it's
we
too
all, I
many
think,
unknowns.
agreeing with that too. If they do win 7 games, more than likely they're gonna spend some money on Bryce. They're gonna yeah. He ain't leaving after this year if he gets 7
Yeah,
wins.
I said it. You remember when I said it? He doesn't
Hmm.
have to win. If Bryce does well, or
Oh
if
yeah,
we win more than 5 games, he gets signed. If he
yeah,
does, well, I
yeah.
say well for him, he end up having, let's just say 3,400, 3,500 yards. He's
Hmm.
getting signed. And then the fan base gonna be like, it's a team friendly deal. I was like, oh, Daniel Jones situation. It's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
take to the last year to realize we can't win with him. Y'all be still here. We've been telling y'all this. We're like, well, we just had to see. That's what the answer's gonna be.
Be
Yeah.
good. They did not cut Bryce Young in the next year or two because the day that they cut that nigga, you talk about a powerful nigga on this show right here that day. My God.
I hope it happens next year and they realize the fan base. Look, he just ain't it. That's the only we had this talk. That's the only bit of hope I got for the Panthers.
I
Cause like
can
I said,
promise you,
I'm about a LA Rams fan. Cause I refuse to wear Panthers gear.
be good.
Cause
If
some
they
people gonna
cut
come up and
Bryce
tell me
Young,
like, what you think about Bryce?
if they
That's a
cut
fight.
Bryce Young, I'll be standing outside of Bank of America Stadium holding a microphone. I'll be waiting outside the locker room trying to catch a word from Bryce Young. You got that right. I'll be waiting on that nigga.
Let me ask y'all a question. Would y'all rather win 10 games or cut Bryce Young?
Cut Bryce Young.
Cut Bryce Young because I know at the end of the day we're not gonna win with him like Super Bowl.
Now watch him say, "That's crazy. Y'all would rather not win and get rid of this nigga." Watch him DJ say that. Come on. Earth the MDJ.
No, I'm still here, man. I do that shit on purpose, man. Make sure you get all that jackass about you, man. You done, man? You finished
Oh,
or you
okay.
done, man?
All right.
You finished
Well,
or
there's
you
plenty
done,
of
man?
that in there. I can
Finish or
tell
you
you
done,
that.
man?
Since you won't be an ignorant ass. There's plenty of that in
Trust me, I believe you. I believe you,
there.
man. You ain't got to.
Plenty
You ain't
more of
got to.
that.
You ain't got to go extra to convince me. I believe you. You a jackass. You a jackass. I
Guess
hear.
what? If
I
I'm
hear
a
you.
jackass, what that make you? Huh?
I don't know, man. You tell me, man. You
Huh?
tell me. What do it
Huh?
make me, Q?
Huh? Huh?
What do it make me? You finished? You done? Nah, it's just two different. That's what I'm saying. Just two different type of perspective and fans. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, some people rather the motherfucker fail than he do anything good. So I mean, I get it.
God damn.
I
You
mean,
see
I
what he
I
just
just
I
think
did?
get
if
it.
he
I
wins,
get
it's
it.
fool's gold,
Now
brother.
we
That's
wishing
what
on
I
a
think
nigga
it is.
downfall.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you just said it. I just asked you, man. I asked you about as
Man,
blatant as you can
like
ask a
fuck you
motherfucker.
and that ragged ass quarterback.
Hey, man, I asked you as blatantly as I can ask you, man, and you said what you said. So I understand. I get it. I see where you coming from. That's all.
Oh my God.
It don't
I
matter. You
want
just don't want the motherfucker,
long-term
bro.
success. And I know I cannot achieve that, even with 10 wins. Now,
But
granted,
you might get somebody worse than Bryce Young. Do you acknowledge that?
I'll take my chances.
Understood.
You can't get
Understood.
worse than Bryce.
Understood.
You can't get worse than getting your fucking coach fired in the first year, getting benched in your second year, about to get your second coach fired in this motherfucker. You can't be worse than that.
But see, that's what I be talking about, man. You blaming him for getting the coach fired, bro.
Oh
Man,
Lord,
the
have
man got his
mercy.
damn self fired with that stupid shit, man. You just won't fucking say that, man. That
It
be
was
my
the Hunger
problem.
Games
That be my
environment. Half
problem.
of the coaches got
Exactly, nigga.
together
You the head
and
coach.
said, "We
You
need to
supposed to make
bench
sure
this
the
little
coaches
nigga."
on the same page, man.
We
It ain't got
read the
shit to do.
article last year. The article said they were all getting together to say he needs to be benched. Half of the coaches was with it, the other half wasn't. It was a fucking mess.
And if the head coach has some nuts, he'll say, "I'm the fucking coach, and this who I want." Just like my coach right now, Canales, he has some nuts, and he benched the motherfucker. But you don't
He ain't
want
got,
him either,
he
so
ain't got
that
that
ain't got
much
nothing to
nuts.
do with it.
You must mean he
That
licked
ain't got
nuts.
nothing to do with it.
That's
You
what
you
the
don't
fuck
you
you
just
meant
don't
to
want the
say.
court. You
You
hate the
meant to say
quarterback
he
so
riding a
bad. You
pair
hate
of
the
nuts
fucking
because the
coach.
nigga ain't got no fucking
Damn.
nuts.
Okay.
Nah,
Well, he benched
man,
him.
that whole Canales, he had to bench him after that. What that
Nah, he
Rams?
didn't
I
have to.
mean, charge. Yes, he did because he
He
was
didn't
about to
have
lose the
to.
locker room. You said how Thielen and that was that.
There you go. Answer that right there. Answer that right there. It's on the screen. Claire asked you just now, how can you do worse than 5-22 or 5-23 as a quarterback? Just curious.
One of the most recent times that we went and got a quarterback, we had went and got Jimmy Clausen, right? He would have been worse than 5-22. You went and got Chris Winkie. He would have been worse than 5-22. You could definitely go get worse.
How many years did Jimmy Clausen play for us?
One season, they just
1
pretty
year.
much
All
they
right.
pretty much one
One
season. Same
motherfucking
thing.
season.
Same thing with the other guy. You know, so I'm just saying you could definitely go get a worse quarterback.
Somebody should have the good sense to get off of the quarterback if he looked all time historically bad. But we the only motherfuckers holding on to a nigga that for some
That
reason
first
people keep
season,
saying he good.
that first season, yeah, I give Bryce a lot of them losses. But last year, Bryce didn't lose them games.
So who lost the games?
The team lost the game. It was a team effort.
Hey, let me
So,
ask you,
so,
bro.
so let
When
me
we
ask you a
supposed to
question.
be?
The game where he had 4 turnovers, he didn't lose that.
He definitely had a big part in it, but no, he did. The defense
So a
had a
nigga
part in
can
it too.
have 4 fucking turnovers, and
Why
you
you
telling me
why
he's
so
the
so
reason
so
why
why don't
we
you?
lost the game?
But that's my point. You run straight to the game when he had 0 turnovers.
But you just say he
But
wasn't
you
the reason we
but you
lost.
go straight to that. That's what I'm saying. You
But
go
you
straight to the
lying to
game.
yourself.
No, you lying to your damn
Is
self.
it
Instead
not
of
a
going
fact
to a
if
game where
any
he
other
played good
quarterback
and we
in the
lost,
league, any other quarterback in the league give 2 turnovers and that's primarily the reason you lose the game? This nigga gave you 4. And you
but
said that ain't the reason we lost the game. How the
no,
fuck it ain't?
you went to one fucking game. You went to the game where he had 4 turnovers just to prove his fucking point.
Oh,
Instead of
Lord.
going to most of the
But you
games where he
said the
had
shit
1
didn't
turnover.
exist. You said we didn't lose games because of Bryce, is what you said. A generalized statement that was false.
Hey, can I ask you a question, bro, on that? Let me use the Arizona game. He had 3
Yeah.
touchdowns. They only had like 155 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Do you expect to win games like that and be successful?
Nah, we won that game, but I'm trying to see what you're trying to get at, but nah, we won that game, but I don't think we won
What
just
you
because of
mean?
him. I don't think we
Well, I'm
won
just
just because
saying
of
for
him.
long term. I mean, but I'm asking you if he plays like, let's just say he's barely throwing for 200. Like, I give him 190. Do you expect to have sustained success and longevity with him doing it, winning, winning in the
If
future?
he
That's what I'm asking.
efficient, if he's efficient and we build the team, you can win like that. But nah.
But how long would that take?
Yeah, I'm just saying we don't draft well, so that's far fetched, right? But don't act like it's just him. He's the only problem. He's not the only problem. Part of the problem is we don't draft well. The other part is we got a bad fucking defense. But we don't
Yeah,
talk about
but
none of that stuff.
I know we do, but we know we allocate out the defense to help Bryce this year to prove he was the guy, and our offense was still ranked 30th.
We didn't
We were supposed to be
see.
in shootouts this year. He only
I
gave
don't.
us
But
one shootout.
I'm not jacking that though because Dan Morgan traded Brian Burns. He didn't do nothing else. Frankie Louvu left because he wanted to leave. Jeremy Chin left because Evero won't play him. Is that a fact? Be good.
I mean, what I heard from my brother, he waited
Be
the
good.
last
Be
minute
good.
to
Be
try to
good. Be
get
good. Be
what you
good.
call it.
You just asked me if you could ask me a question. I asked you a question. Did Frankie
What
Louvu leave because he wanted to, and was Evero playing Jeremy Chin? Can you answer that question for me if you don't mind?
I answered. He wasn't playing Jeremy Chin, but Jeremy Chin got hurt in the beginning of that year. And secondly, when it came to Luvu, they say he wanted to stay, but they wasn't reaching out to him to the last minute. So if you want to say he wanted to stay, he should have just waited to the last minute. That's on you. Me, I can't knock a man. If he told you he wanted to stay.
He had to
Then you
make a
call him at the
move.
last minute. I'm like, bro, it's kind of too late now. You know what I'm saying? Because at the
Hey,
end of the day, it's still a business.
that is rough, man. You know, like job be like, man, we wanted to keep you, but we gonna fire you. Now you wanted to fire me, dog. So if the man say if he say he
Oh,
want to be here and
stop
he
that
left, bro.
shit,
He
MDJ,
left, man.
dog.
The
I
man
sat
left.
back and
He
listened to
walked,
you just to
man.
see if you
Y'all
were
gonna
gonna take
be
that, dog.
real, man. The man
Come
walked
on.
away. The
Like I
man
said,
leave. He
what
leave.
job do you know is gonna really sit around? You gonna sit around and wait for X amount of time? Nah, you put your
My
bid
only
out
point,
there. You
man.
see if they want you. If they say, "Hey, we interested in you," and then they ghost you, what the fuck?
They didn't
What the fuck, man?
ghost him, man. He was already talking to the other teams. If you already talking to other teams, your ass want to leave, man. It's something you don't like, man. And he told
Bro,
you what he didn't like, but you don't
I
want to
relate
acknowledge
this
that shit.
shit to jobs. Like I said, you could
Oh,
talk.
man.
Nobody I know say, "Hey, I need a job," and only fill out one job application. Niggas fill out 10 to try to get a fucking job. You know what I'm saying? Nobody
He
fills
told
out one.
he told you why he left, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
So let me
He
ask you a
told you why he
question.
left.
If you applying for a job, you filling out one application or you filling out more than one?
Nah, if I want a job, I'm gonna fill out more than one because I, you know what I'm saying.
Thank
Really
you.
want one.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
But what I'm saying is he told you why he left, man. Why I'm gonna make up and sit here and say, oh, Dan Morgan waited to the last minute. If Frankie Louvu said he wanted to play in a different scheme, I'm gonna believe it.
Shout out to
But
Trev for
why
that
didn't you
super
just
chat.
trade him before he became a free agent then? If
Thank
you
you.
had a feeling he wasn't going to sign, why did you wait? Now I understand about the
Well,
team.
I
He
don't
got
think
hurt.
that they
They
didn't
wanted to
trade
trade
him.
him, but he got hurt.
I think they took him at his word of saying he wanted to be a Panther.
And that's
So
stupid for a GM to allow a player his caliber to walk.
I
And
can't
How long
argue
did
with
y'all?
that, but
How long did y'all have Frankie Louvu for?
3 years,
Oh, okay, okay,
it
all
ain't
right,
no surprise. You had plenty of time to sign this nigga, man.
yeah,
We
yeah.
picked him up off of waivers from the Jets after his rookie season. and we brought him in a rotational phase, and then he did so good, we made him a full-time starter. By his second year here, this nigga was having games where he getting 15 tackles, a sack, an interception, a defensive touchdown in one game. I'm like, well, damn.
Yeah, he
This
was
nigga
balling
is
for y'all.
balling.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, Red. If I'm starting off the year and I'm a GM, a competent GM, I'm saying, okay, I got Burns, I got Louvu, I got Chin, all of them going to be free agents. I plan on re-signing this guy and this guy. But in the case that I don't re-sign them, I might need to trade this one or this one. I got the deadline to do this
To
by.
get something for him. To get something
Thank
for
you.
him. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
competent GMing right there. Not
Yeah. You
just say,
don't.
oh, well, fuck it. I just let them boy do whatever it is they want to do, man.
Yeah. You
What
look
type of
bad.
shit is that?
It's just like the Saints. You look bad when you let a dude walk that go to the fucking Pro Bowl the next year, like they did with Zach Bond. You
Yeah,
look bad, man. You look like you don't know what the hell you're doing, actually.
yeah. This nigga made an all pro.
Red Storm.
That's what I'm
Red
saying.
Storm.
I
Red
ain't
Storm.
lied. Did I lie? I'm sorry,
Storm.
MDJ. Did I tell a lie though?
DJ
No,
don't want to
no,
hear
you
that.
didn't lie, but I'm just saying, if I was to tell you Dan Morgan offered him more money and said, since you want to be a Panther, I'm gonna pay you more, come back. And you still leave. You wanted to leave, right?
But that ain't what Q saying.
That's not what
That
I'm
ain't
saying
what
at
Q
all.
saying. That's not what Q saying. What Q saying is, if you ain't gonna go all the way, and you know what? At some point, I get what you saying, MDJ, but you might have to keep sweetening the pot, especially when you look at what y'all had last year versus what Washington got with him.
Well, tell
That
him
might
what
have
I'm
been your
saying, Red.
dude.
Tell him what I'm
Yeah,
saying, though.
yeah. You needed to take care of that before it got to that point. That's what
Thank you.
Q saying.
Thank you. You
You
should have
make them
never
an
got
offer
to
he
that
can't
last
refuse
minute.
before that point. Yeah.
Should have never got there, dog. A forward-thinking GM is supposed to be thinking for the entire year and the next 3 years. You get what I'm saying?
Man,
Yep.
we real selective on that shit we pick on with Dan Morgan. That's all I'm gonna say. Real
God
selective,
damn.
man.
I
Hey,
mean,
You
look,
I
called
say
me
this:
if we
Dan
thinking
Silverback.
Morgan can't draft.
if we thinking 3 years ahead, then he should have fired Evero.
Uh-oh.
Why cause more money? Think about it. You cripple this man. You're the reason why this man don't have what he
He did.
needs.
No,
Your
he traded
incompetence.
Brian Burns. Why do we keep saying he crippled it? He traded Brian Burns. He didn't do nothing else.
He allowed players to walk for free and didn't get draft picks back for them. You don't allow Jeremy Chin. I don't give a fuck if you don't intend on signing him. You trade him and get draft picks back to set your team up. Hello. Do you
I
understand what a
mean, Q.
GM is supposed to do?
I think he was trying to do that, but the week when he was trying to do that, he got hurt.
But
Because you remember the
be
Eagles
good.
were calling
Am I
for him.
talking crazy?
Uh,
Am I
no, you're
talking
not
I'm
talking
crazy?
glad. I'm
crazy.
glad.
I think that he tried to do that, but he just got hurt. Chin got hurt that
Be,
last
be
game he
good.
played.
Be good. You said a mouthful right there. I ain't give you enough credit for what you say, man. You said a mouthful right there.
I
Said a
mean, I
mouthful.
don't like Dan Morgan because
I know you don't. I
I
know
think
you
he's
don't.
horrible.
I know you don't.
All I'm saying is if we're
Yeah,
gonna make a
MDJ like to
move
give
looking
backhanded
forward,
slaps too. MDJ like to slap a motherfucker with the backhand too. I noticed. Yeah, 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 yeah,
no, he
yeah,
good
yeah,
at
yeah,
that.
Nah, I
yeah,
like the
yeah.
front hand too, man. But you know.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I was being dead ass serious though, because he acknowledging he's instead of he one of the ones that don't fuck with him, but he's acknowledging that it's not like he didn't do nothing. He actually was trying to do some of the right shit. We just don't give him credit for that shit, man. Y'all say I
He did
slapped
more
him, he
negative
sucked.
than good.
It's
He
called
did
Yeah,
more
yeah,
negative than
I'll give
good.
you that. I can give you that. You know, that's
it's,
your
it's,
opinion. I definitely
just
give
think
you that.
about it, Red.
Yeah, bro.
When you got a GM that's trying to accomplish trading somebody, but he just can't seem to get it done, what does that seem that your GM is?
Incompetent. Shit.
Now, instead of them call him for what he actually is, they'll beat around the bush, skip around the bush, dance around the bush. At the
Yeah.
end of the day, the man is incompetent because one, you trade away your star edge rusher and you don't get no compensation for him hardly. You let your all pro linebacker that is proven all pro, you let him walk and you don't get a damn thing for him. You let your safety go, you don't get nothing for him. You cut Von Bell, and Von Bell is sitting there on the Cincinnati Bengals, and he was a starting caliber safety. These are all moves that was made here. Here by your GM. I shouldn't have to tell you if you're on the team. If you like this team, you want to see this team always get capitalized. I don't understand it. You should want to see your team get value for players.
Hey, CJ Hill, you ain't lying, man. I fuck with Dan Morgan. You not lying. I do
love him.
I do like him.
And he hasn't done a damn
Since
thing
y'all
for
say
you to be
love,
around
but
here
I do like him. I do like him.
You like him?
Well, as a player?
I said, no, Dan Morgan. I think he's gonna be all right as a GM. I do. I like Dan.
What has he done? Please tell me.
I mean, you want instant results, man. I can't help you there. But one thing we say we can't draft, right? He fired the scout team. This gonna be the first draft. The new scout team is there. So,
but he just had last draft. So what the fuck happened there?
No, that was the old scout team. He fired them after
the
last
scout
year's draft.
Team is the reason why he couldn't draft.
Man, you ain't even let me get to where the fuck I'm going, Q.
Because listen to the shit you're saying. You're telling me the nigga that making the decisions is telling me that he can't make the right decision because of the fucking scout team. When he's saying, I want this nigga, I want that
what
nigga.
I'm saying
This
is
nigga right here gonna be good.
Y'all say y'all didn't like last year's draft. After the draft, he fired them. Do you see what the fuck I'm telling you? Do you hear me? Do you hear me what I'm saying?
Players in last year's draft. I don't give a goddamn how upset you get. He picked 7 niggas. What the fuck happened?
So you saying that the scout team didn't have nothing to do with him picking them seven players?
All the scout team do is go out and get a scouting report for the players. That's what the fuck I'm telling you. Do you know what a scout team is?
Man, why are you asking me some simple ass questions? I'm gonna ask you a question.
Obviously, you act like you don't know what their job is.
Do you think I know what a scout team is, man?
I'm trying to ask and find out.
Or do you think I'm too stupid to know what the fuck it is, man?
Well, it's up to you with your level of comprehension of what the fuck I'm saying. I can't tell you what the fuck you need to hit and understand.
You ain't no damn scholar. You can't.
I ain't no damn scholar, but I ain't no goddamn dummy neither. I ain't no damn dummy. I can understand what the fuck a scout team and what the fuck a GM. The two differences in the job.
You over here trying to teach me something. You can't teach me shit.
That's the fucking problem. Maybe you need to learn some shit. Because obviously you don't know.
Teach me shit, man. Nothing you can teach me, man.
That's the fucking problem right there. Can't tell a nigga shit because he think he know every goddamn thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can't tell me the difference in a scout team and a fucking GM.
Your mind got you feeling like you know more than me instead of just listening to what the fuck
you can't tell me the difference.
You don't want to listen. You don't want to hear the shit. Go ahead, man. You can say
what's the difference?
Shit, go ahead, say he ain't shit. He ain't shit. Dan Morgan.
What is the fucking difference?
He ain't shit. Bryce Young sucking. Dan Morgan ain't shit.
I don't want to hear that little childish pity pat shit. What's the fucking difference?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
The GM, thank you, Panama Queen. The GM makes the final play on the player. Final say. So it's his fault. They just bring a scouting report. They don't go out here and they don't say, hey, I think you should pick this motherfucker. No, they go out and do their job. This guy right here, his strengths is this, his weaknesses is this. It's up to you as the GM to pick the player. That's what they do.
Oh man, thank you for enlightening me, man. I see it now. What else you got for me? What else you got for me? You ain't got shit, yeah. But I'm
glad you figured it out, dog.
You say Red?
I'm glad you figured it out, dog. I ain't got to tell you shit then, since you know everything. Because I shouldn't have to hear you bring that shit up again. You shouldn't bring it. How about this? If you know the shit,
you know everything. I
shouldn't have to break this shit down to you. I shouldn't have to explain this to you no damn more.
You know everything. You can't tell somebody.
I know the difference between a scout team and a fucking GM. I do know that, motherfucker.
So you saying that I don't?
I don't give a fuck what you don't know.
Hey, good to know.
It's your black ass walking around here trying to figure shit out.
Good to know.
At the end of the damn day, if I never mind, man. Y'all boy got it, man. Y'all boy got it. Y'all got it, man. Nigga tell me he know what scout team is, but then could say it's the scout team fault to draft the player, to pick the player. They fired the scout team, so that means there's gonna be different results. Do you know what a scout team do? All they do is
you didn't even let me
scout
finish what
report.
the fuck I was saying, man. Because
Don't they have? Don't
you
they have?
can't stand it, man. All you want to hear is
Scout
somebody
reports,
agreeing
nigga.
with you, bro.
Scout
But
reports,
MDJ,
nigga.
You want somebody to
MDJ,
agree with you,
Scout
bro.
reports, nigga.
If you don't agree with
MDJ.
Q, you don't know shit, man.
See
You don't know
that
shit,
stupid
bro.
shit right
You don't
there.
know shit, man.
Your
If you don't
ignorant
agree with them, you
ass
don't
don't know
shit,
what the
man.
fuck you're talking about, and now you want to resort to being a jackass.
Look, you see how mad he is, man. Why are you upset, man?
I'm not mad.
It
I
ain't
am
me that
not
got
mad.
you upset, man. I don't know what the fuck it
I
is,
am
but
not
it ain't
upset,
me.
not in the least bit, because I
It ain't
realize
me,
you
dog.
ain't got enough sense for me to get upset with your stupid ass.
There we go. There we go.
Here we go. Yeah, we two niggas now.
If I
We
gave a
two
fuck,
niggas
man, it
now.
would bother me. If I
You
gave a
want to
fuck,
be
it
a
would bother
nigga?
me.
You want a nigga? Nigga here now.
If I gave a fuck, it would bother me.
Yeah, well, guess what? I don't give a fuck either. We two
I can't
don't
tell.
give a fuck ass
I
niggas.
can't tell. You sure?
Huh?
You sure?
Huh?
You sure? Did you get that mad? You get that mad when you go outside?
Nah, let me talk to people who got good sense around this motherfucker.
Sure?
Red Swarm, do you understand what a
Hey,
scout
Red.
team is?
Hey, Red, you better agree with him. You better agree with him, or you ain't got no fucking sense. Now go ahead and say what you going to say.
I let you talk. You still talking, ain't you? I let you talk. Obviously.
Okay, I'm ready for the questions, Q. But
You
I can
better
tell you
agree.
already.
And you better agree. And you
Wait a
better
minute,
agree.
MDJ.
Shut your
Wait a
ignorant
minute,
ass up. Ain't nobody ask you shit.
You better agree.
MDJ.
You better agree.
Do you see Panama Queen's comment right there?
Let me go look.
Now that's
Is it
what
on
I
the
agree with.
screen?
That's
On
what
the
I
screen?
agree with.
Which one?
Even
Which one?
before
And on the
it's on
motherfucking
the
screen.
screen.
Open your eyes.
Even before I get started, I'm gonna tell you I
She
agree
put
with
a
what
couple
Panama
comments up there.
Queen said.
Which one?
Oh my God. Look on the motherfucking screen, jackass.
You see what I mean, man?
You motherfucker. We tell you look at the
hey,
screen.
look,
We
man.
telling you what it look.
Hey,
You a
look, man.
jackass.
But MDJ, let me say this. I agree with what Panama Queen says. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna use a term that I know y'all familiar with. The GM has the final veto authority on who they draft and who they don't.
You better preach.
He's supposed to know
No,
his shit.
don't you dare say that, Red. Don't put your black ass lips together
Hey,
and put
Red.
it on the
Yeah.
GM.
Do you see
that?
the difference? Do you see the difference in how he let you finish saying what the fuck you were saying?
But
Red got
MDJ, do you
sense.
agree with that?
Red got good sense.
MDJ. The point is, do you agree with what I just said and what Panama Queen said?
100%. I do understand that. Of course, he got the power. He the one. He can hire and fire him. He's the ultimate decision maker for the whole team. I
Yes,
do
sir.
understand
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes, sir.
I do
Yes, sir.
understand that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Everything
So
else is
Red.
just you and Q knocking each other's motherfucking teeth out in this bitch. That's what that is.
So Red, if a nigga telling me he got sense and he understand it, why the fuck is he sitting here talking about a goddamn scout team was fired? Why would he try to make that point?
I think he's stuck in the land where he got to blame everybody other than you know who.
Is that not dumb shit to me? To me, that's dumb shit.
Yeah.
To sit here and tell me the GM is having he fired the whole scout team, so it should be different results. Nigga, they don't do nothing but give you the scout report.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But maybe he did get pissed off and said, you know what? They went
Nah,
out there.
Red. You better just keep agreeing, man. Keep agreeing, man. Just agree. Don't
Hey,
do that.
man.
Don't do that.
Whatever floats your boat,
You finna make my fucking point. I ain't even gonna let you do it, man. Let him have it.
whatever you say, man.
It mean more.
Like
It mean
I
more
say,
to him.
once again,
Let him have
nobody
it.
got sense around here but you.
Boy, you make my
Both of
fucking
y'all
point.
right,
Nobody got
man.
sense but you. You the only nigga around here on planet Earth with
mean more.
sense around here. But you can't tell me the difference in a scouting team and why the motherfucker fire everybody. You
I
can't
can
tell
tell
me
you
the
the
difference.
difference in a lot of shit. I can tell you
But
the
guess
difference in a
what?
lot of shit.
You didn't do it, motherfucker.
That's because I was rudely interrupted, man.
All right, go ahead. You got the flow.
Nah, man, I'm cool, man.
All right, then shut the fuck up.
I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm good, man. You go ahead.
Eddie.
You go ahead.
Eddie. Since you
Go
know
ahead.
so damn much.
Shut the fuck up.
Since you know so fucking much, you so goddamn smart. Nobody else around here got sense but you.
Man, I ain't say that, man. That was you, man. I ain't say that.
Dan Morgan. Oh, the reason why it'd be better draft for Dan Morgan. I like Dan Morgan.
For some reason, it bothered his spirit that I like Dan Morgan. Why? I don't fucking know. Don't get me to lie. I don't know why.
He hasn't done a thing for you to be shaking your titties for him.
Hey man,
what? You slide your panties over for him to fuck you. I'm trying to keep him from fucking you again. I'm trying to save your virginity. You crazy motherfucker. Stop letting this nigga fuck you. Hey. Now wipe your puss and stop letting this nigga fuck you.
Oh my god. That shit is funny.
I shouldn't have to tell you this shit no goddamn more.
Hey, look, man, that shit work over there in that household, man. You ain't gonna talk to me like that, man. That shit work over there. Shit don't work over here. Shit don't work over here. Shit don't work. Do not work at all. And you goddamn right, nigga. I ain't no get along game, nigga. I said what the fuck I want to say. You goddamn right. You 100% right. 100%. That shit work over there, man. You yell in that fucking phone and iPad or whatever the fuck, you yell over there, nigga. That shit work over there. It don't work over here. As long as you know that, we good. 100%. Interpret it how you make.
That shit was fun as hell right there, MJ.
Boy, y'all niggas is nigger in the day now.
But powerfully.
Like that. Ain't my fucking fault.
Powerfully.
I can't help it, man. Fuck you. Can't fucking help it.
Oh shit!
I ain't giving you the gun. I ain't giving you the gun, MDJ. I know what you gonna do.
That shit hurt my side right there, boy.
We'll figure out
MDJ, you got to laugh yourself, MDJ, at that shit right there, bro. You come on, MDJ. Oh my god. MDJ said I ain't laughing at that shit. Fuck you. He ain't laughing at shit, Q. He said MDJ said fuck that
these
shit.
niggas just got their ass tooted up for Dan Morgan for no fucking reason.
Stick it in.
Grown ass niggas trying to get fucked from the side over here. What the fuck is going on?
He don't want me to like the team, man. I like the team. Man. He don't want me to like the fucking
team.
Listen
to that. I like it. Put it in me deeper. Okay, well, there we go.
I'm a fucking genius. You know what I'm saying? That shit, man. I ain't with that shit, man.
Trying to see if your virginity
ain't with
here,
that shit. He say spare your virginity.
Yeah, well, your chastity belt. I'm trying to make sure you keep shit together.
Keep it tight,
man. Keep it tight, damn it.
You're too late, man. You done showed up late to the party for that.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
You done showed up late to the party for that shit.
He said he been lost that thing.
Yeah, he been tooting his ass up. That what he said. Yeah.
I hope he don't mean like that, Q. I know you don't mean like that, MDJ.
Man, shit! All this tooting your ass up and shit he talk about, man. All though, man. But I fuck with Dan Morgan, man. I like Dan Morgan. I like it.
I do fuck with him.
Look, the more I say it, the more that shit burn him up, man. Like I said.
No, I don't. I don't give a damn. Your ass getting tooted up. That's you.
Hey, look, South Carolina, man. They need to take him to the ER, man. Do an EKG, man. He finna have a fucking heart attack over that shit. He can't stand that shit, boy.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you have that, MDJ, because at this point in time, you a nigga that I just can't help. I can't help you. I'd rather watch you just stand on the road where you had to bring your ass back here and say, hey, I was wrong. So when Dan Morgan fuck you, which he probably will, he gonna bust a nut right up in your ass too. And I'm gonna be sitting right there laughing. Because he gonna put it right between your cheeks. And I told your monkey ass what the fuck was gonna happen.
Hey, look, man. And if he do turn the shit around, you'll find something else to cry about.
Hey, man, it is what it is. I'm the ultimate crier around this motherfucker. Hey,
I know. You'll find
I've been called worse. I've been called worse, man. See, and this is the thing. Motherfucker tell me I'm crying because I care. I could have not cared and been like some of these punk ass podcasters and just disappear. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We're losing. But I
But you stayed. You stayed. That's right.
They pussy ass podcasts around here. Oh shit, they ain't winning. Oh, let me go leave. Nobody said nothing to them. What it is. I give a fuck, man. I want to win. I believe in this team. I just don't believe in this current regime. I believe one day we gonna host the Lombardi Trophy in Carolina. I might be dead, but it's gonna happen sooner or later. Sad part, I might be in my grave before we get the shit. But it is what it is. I love the team. So, yeah. Shout out to Red Swan for that super chat. He said, MDJ is tooting his ass up. We appreciate you right there, Bubba. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Been over and tooted up.
Ass tooting for $5. Oh, well. Yeah. Well, anybody got any last words?
Well, let me go.
Y'all had me crying
Let me
over
get
here.
mine on out the way. Let me get mine on out the way because y'all might get into another scrap, man. Listen, I just want to say, shout out my boys, man. Dove Q, Logic, MD. I ain't gonna even take no shot. MDJ, my boy, MDJ. Regardless of what he thinks, I got big respect for MDJ. That's my nigga. And I appreciate y'all having your boy on. I appreciate y'all boys having me on this morning, man. Rough day at work. We're going through a lot of shit, but y'all helping me to get through it, man. So listen, man, y'all being on and allowing me to come on and just kick it with y'all means more to me than I can just tell y'all with words, man. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side.
We appreciate you, cuz. We appreciate you. Who want to go next?
I'm gonna go next. No, yet, man. Fuck that shit, man. No, yet.
Damn.
Not yet. Hold on. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hey, Swore, you damn right. You won't go take no shot, because if you did, I'm gonna tune your ass up just like the last nigga, man. Because you know, if a motherfucker think they gonna throw a rocket, they ain't gonna do nothing. You got me mistaken and fucked up.
That's a petty nigga right there.
I knew it. That's why I said, let me be careful. Nigga. I said, let me be careful. I knew that shit. That was coming.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm good. Go ahead, Elijah.
Yeah, man. Y'all something else today. Enjoyed it. The niggatry was on 1,000. Listen, everybody come on in, man. Show that love. Watch it back, man. Enjoy yourself. Sit down and get some popcorn. This your boy Logic, man. I'm out.
Be good. Tell me something good, fam.
Man, y'all had me over here crying, bro. I had to be on mute the whole time. But hey, man, hope for the best when it comes to the Panthers, but I don't see it. But hey, enjoy the rest of y'all day, everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm putting it in the chat right now. The tailgate experience where we over there, we talking all 32. Content is going to be dropping where I'm dropping 7th round mock drafts for all 32 teams. I want you guys to make sure that you're in here for it. That way, one, you can get accustomed to seeing some of the moves that you think they're going to potentially make around the league. That way, you can kind of stay up on things and make sure that you keep your eyes open for a lot of the things that's going to be happening in the league. That way, draft night is no surprise. So make sure you subscribe to that. That's the tailgate experience. And then also, I'm going to put it in here for Carolina Logic's page. Please show that brother some love, man. He's in here faithfully. It's good to have people that you don't ever have to look for. You know what I'm saying? You can just click live and they there. You don't ever have to go search a motherfucker down. Hey, where you at? Hey, what you got going on? Hey, I know you're some pussy right now, but damn. First of all, I never pull a nigga out some ass if he in some ass. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But anyway. Carolina Logic channel is in the chat. So please show that love. And like that, we'll be right back at you again. It's your boy.